Alright, our last one for today is you have X missed calls. After getting a hold of classified documents folder, you isolate yourself in an old friend's apartment. As missed calls begin to pile up, decide which caller to meet at the day's end, but be wary. Some are not who they seem. Interesting. Another investigative, probably horror game. My name is Adrian Straub. After my mother's death, I received a folder marked classified. I've returned to my hometown Fort Vale, where I haven't been in many years. Missed calls have collected on my phone. By the day's end, I must decide who to meet. Ooh, I like it. Okay. That our mother? Helen Straub died in 2005, so this takes place in 2005. Classified project. Project Alkanost. From the CIA. What is going on? Exit? What the fuck? Okay. What just happened? Okay, what am I searching up? Am I searching up anything? Call log. Phone book. Find by number. Enter text. Message from. I got a photo. Prime members of the Project Alkanos. So why did our mother send that? Kai Moreno. When I seal this letter, I'll make you promise this, to only open it when you really have lost me. You really think I don't notice that something is happening to me? I'm now irritable, hard to talk to. I can see how you avert your eyes. No matter how quietly you sigh after my I love you, no matter how brief the pause before you reply, I can still hear it. I'm a burden to you. Last night I had the dream again. As always, I woke drenched in cold sweat, drained and exhausted, as if I hadn't slept at all. The same dream, again and again, the white room. In it, a tall, thin man dressed in white. His face is strangely familiar, his voice metallic. He calls me Miss Dove. I try to meet his eyes, but he always looks away. He knows about every fear I have. He knows how to confirm each one. Mercilessly, he tells me the most vile, most disgusting things that dwell in my shriveled soul. He tells me of things I never even suspected, and with horror I realize his words are true. How he must be enjoying tormenting me. But the worst part comes after. It's my turn to speak. Until I say everything he wants to hear, I can't leave that white room. I tell him everything. I let his sterile, indifferent gaze reach the deepest corners of my thoughts. About my moments of shame, about Hugh and I met, about our sex, about each cut on my left arm, about every thought I ever had about boys. About the things I discussed online, his face never changes. Not a twitch, not a trace of emotion on that gaunt, exhausted face. And as this goes on, I begin feeling something else. With every word, it's as if I'm pouring out a part of myself, making room in my mind for something new, something that looks so much like me, and yet I can feel it growing, swelling inside my mind. It's disgusting bulk pressing outward. I feel its claws scraping against my skin from within, an egg ready to crack open, a vile bird, slick, writhing in its amniotic slime, its dull, unborn eyes already glimmering with perverse smugness. It has my face. I love you, Kai. More than life, more than God, more than mom and dad, you are everything. No matter what I say, no matter what I tell that thin man, no matter how much I try to run from you, know that besides you, I have nothing and never did. Forgive me. Is someone Kai Moreno? Is someone we love? Like a girlfriend, or is that us? Oh, here we go. I don't know what happened to you, but make yourself at home, bro. Since you left, a lot has changed in this town. Let's meet tonight. I'll fill you in on what's what. I'll be waiting in the park at 8 p.m. I think I remember the place. No one will bother us there. Suspicious? Adrian, not picking up the phone. That's a mistake. Let's cut the crap. I know about the documents. I think you realize that you shouldn't have them. I'll be waiting at 8 at Ralphie's Diner. It's not far. If you still haven't caught on, the highest echelon of the special services is interested in you. They sent me for now. That's good news for you. Don't ruin your life. I'll be waiting at 8. And yeah, don't try calling back. This phone's disposable. I will not be visiting him. Good day, I'm Adrian. My name's Haldane. You haven't answered my call, so I'm leaving a message. I offer my deepest condolences. A truly brilliant scientist and valuable specialist, Helen Straub, has passed away. Not that you had any particular connection to her work or achievements, but a sense of moral duty and, certain considerations of my colleagues compelled me to say a few words. After all, she was your closest relative. Stay strong. Okay. No place to meet then. Hello, Adrian. This is Lenny Markham. I worked with your mother. It's difficult to pick the right words. What happened to her is a tragedy, personal and professional. The world will miss a specialist like her. I cannot imagine what you must feel right now. Perhaps if I could be of any help, please call me. Outside of working hours, naturally. I understand that you might not want to speak to anybody at the moment, so I'm leaving a message. As far as I know, you weren't too close with Helen. Still, losing your mother is a terrible burden for anyone. Alright, and then our last message. Hi, I don't know what to say. Hi dear, it's Marcy Kellner. I'm sorry. It's hard to talk about this. I just wanted you to know what a kind of person she was. I don't want to intrude into family matters, Addie. Just know that your mom, she was so kind, so... You know, I was working the adjacent section that day. Last thing I recall, Helen's laughing. Marcy, your shirt, you lost a button. And then nothing. Just nothing. Sorry for rambling. It's just so empty without her. Call me back as soon as you can. I wish I could invite you to visit, but sorry, our work doesn't let us. 555-559. Marcy seems to have an idea about what's going on. Can we call back Marcy? Let's call Marcy real quick. Greetings, this is Marcy Kellner. Unfortunately, I'm not at my desk at the moment. Please call me later or call my home number. And all call logs can be found on the whiteboard. Okay. 999928. Adrian, what's up? Haven't heard your voice in years. Thanks for letting me crash. No prob. Sorry I've left a bunch of my junk there. You seem in a hurry though. Oh, it's alright. How have you been? Wait, we'll catch up. In the park today, alright? There is a lot I've got to tell you. Well, see ya. Okay? Let's do that. 999. Let's call Haldane. See if he knows anything. Hello, this is Victor Haldane. Who am I speaking to? This is Agent Straub. You called yesterday. I wanted to ask about Mom. Ah, you're Straub's son. Yes, I recall. So what? After hearing what I had to say, you thought my intention was to have you call me back? I said everything already. I'm sorry for your loss, truly, but please don't waste any more of my time. Why did she die? She died because of an accident. I will say nothing more and no one will. Do you understand confidentiality? Do you even realize how many directives I am violating just by letting you ask something like this? Good day. Prick. Who's the other guy? I'm Lenny. 939339. Hello? This is Lenny Markham. This is Adrian Straub. I wanted to ask about Mom. Ah, it's you. Greetings. Please, once again, accept my condolences. It's still hard to accept that Helen has passed. What can I help you with? How did she die? I'll tell you something you probably already know. It was an accident. I apologize. I understand that this is hardly an explanation, but I can say no more. My colleagues and I are strictly prohibited from revealing information about the happenings inside the complex. I am genuinely sorry. I do understand that you want to know more, but still, my hands are tied. Perhaps you'd feel better if you learned about what kind of person she was? I wish I could tell you about her, but to be fair, we didn't talk much, mostly just about work. Tell you what, Marcy Kellner has been quite close with your mother. You should probably call her instead. Trust me, she'll be glad to talk to you. Goodbye. Let's see if she answers this time. Home number. Marcy Kellner. Oh, we can do that. Marcy Kellner. Marcy Kellner. Marcy Kellner. 444. Number of death. Addie, hi. Thank you for calling. How they know our number? Did someone tell you my home phone number? Well, doesn't matter. How are you feeling? To be fair, I don't know what I'm feeling. I understand. Don't blame yourself. I know you weren't close. It's difficult to sort out feelings for a person you hardly see at home. We're all like this here. Believe me, she loved you, in her own way. We could just chat if you want, or maybe you'd like to know more about her? Tell me, why did she die? Oh, I understand that what others have told you is barely an explanation. An accident. You know, I still blame myself for not being there when it happened. Maybe I could have talked her out of it, stopped her, make her hesitate for just a moment, and then the crew would have come in time. Where's Arcona been? What's he doing? That paranoic changes phones every 3 hours and won't let a familiar face through without a badge. He'd be better off spending all that energy protecting the research team. What's Arcona? I'm sorry, I'm talking about Craig Houston, our security agent. They assign one to every research team, supposedly for protection. And who exactly do you protect? Huh. Look how it all turned out. Creepy guy, to be fair. I'll never understand why Lenny hangs with him. Arcona is a codename. In fact, each one of us has it. For security reasons, we're all supposed to use disposable phones. Thankfully, everyone turns a blind eye, except Craig, who makes a fuss about it. What's a codename have to do with it? Well, in order for agents and scientists to recognize each other, they assign us decommissioned civilian numbers. The owner's initials form our codename. So you see, if your codename has 6 letters, you get 3 phones. It's ridiculous. Arcona still, like an idiot, calls every morning from the number of, God help us, Anna Rection. Oh my god. As if we got nothing better to do, according to management. Wait, why are you asking anyway? Oh my scatterbrained head. Can you tell about the project she's been working on? The project? Good question. We did work on it together, seemingly for quite a long time. Your mom was the head of it. It may sound strange, but I can't recall a single detail. Makes sense, considering what happened. The project must have been canceled, otherwise we would remember what it was. I have a documents folder left for my mom. Oh my god. I hope you're joking. Where is it now? You haven't looked inside, have you? Tell me, did someone contact you, ask for a meeting? Listen to me carefully, Adrian. Under no circumstances, you hear me. Under no circumstances should you give this folder to anybody. Wait at home. Those who should are already aware of the situation. Just wait home. I think someone for the security office will come to you. God, I hope they won't use the amnesiacs. You are so young. In any case, stay out of this and don't try to contact anyone yourself. Craig will find you when he needs to. I suspect he knows 100 times more about this whole mess than the rest of us combined. Knowing him, probably more than he's supposed to. Don't take this the wrong way. Don't try to pry anything out of him. You'll end up in even bigger trouble. Oh dear, I've already told you too much. Take care of yourself. If anything happens, stay in touch. Alright. Oh, someone's calling. Straub, I didn't see you at the meeting place. You seem to underestimate the mess you've gotten yourself into. I'm giving you your last chance. Otherwise, they will send less amiable agents. Today, same place, same time. What's in the folder? A couple more questions like that, and you'll get a visit instead of a call. Don't you dare ask anything again. All you have to do is sit on your ass till evening and then give me the folder. Don't call back, the phone's disposable anyway. Out. It's going back immediately. Damn, okay, well, let's check the phone book then. Craig Houston. Craig Houston. Houston. Craig Houston. Craig Houston. 919848. 919848. See if anyone picks up. No one picked up. Alright. No, that's right. Under the name Anna Erection. Alright, R. There we go. Decommissioned 123344. 123344. What do we got? What do we got? Anything? Anything? No one picked up. Seems to be one of those disposable numbers the agents use. Damn. Okay. Arcona. K-O. Last name O. K-O. K-O. Karen Oliver, 75, 39, 51. See if that works. Damn, maybe I put the wrong one in. 75, 39, 51. Nope, that was right. And then Kona. Arcona. N-A. N-A. Nancy Acorn, a couple here. Neil Acorn. Or Nigel Acorn. 22, 22, 22. See who answers this one. Hey, Birdie. Is that you? Bert. I went there. They are. All of them are still. It's hard to even think about that. You were right. You were so right. I'm at the objective. The folder on Alkanost is still intact, it seems. After all I've seen, I must read what's in there for myself. You've seen the article that asshole Simmons wrote, right? Flash of 2008-2005? Talked to him. Told him you'd come next. I think he deleted it already out of fear. Funny, huh? It still shows up in the search results, but who would ever search for Flash of 2008-05? Birdie? Hello? Fuck. I don't recall this number. Who is this? How did you find me? Straub. It's you, isn't it, you little shit? Stay where you are. Don't even think of sticking your nose in my business. I'm gonna do exactly that. Let's search up the Flash of 08. What was it? 2008-05. Flash of 2008. 2005. Search. Okay. Wayback Machine. Okay, there we go. Using the good old Wayback Machine. Flash of 08 of August 20th, 2005. Fort Vale, Colorado. Is this what killed our mother? Probably. Locals report a loud bang and a flash of light localized near the lab complex. For many years, the government services have been assuring us that the Special Branch of the Technology Directorate has ceased its operations at Fort Vale. The latest events have shed light on its inconsistency of such statements. The police has registered a single anonymous report of the disappearance of Helen Straub, a respected scientist on the Directorate's pension. The report is said to be retracted after 19 hours. Throughout the last week, there have been reports of various ailments, including visual defects, lasting glow in the location of the incident, and unregistered by cameras. I don't know about the others, but I've started seeing her in the span of exactly 1 day after the incident. Who is she? Oh, I do have a feeling I've known her my whole life. Why? Hello? I'm in your courtyard. Open the door. You have 5 minutes. Let's go with Kai. You've decided to meet your friend. Yeah? Before you can turn the handle and step outside, you hear a persistent knock on the front door, louder and louder. Someone is yanking the handle violently from the other side, then silence. You barely have time to step back before the door comes off its hinges under the weight of the heavy man. You think you recognize him from the photograph on your desk. The man is breathing heavily. You're too frightened to move. Craig slowly walks past you, his gaze locked on you from beneath his brow. A half-mad smile flickers on his lips. At last, the eye contact breaks. The agent has noticed the folder. He looked inside, and... what the fuck happened to him? Ending 3, main branch. Okay. So he looks at it, and something bad happens. Gotcha. So then, chapter 2... the agent disappeared without a trace, save for his tape recorder with a single audio log. Oh, so we're starting chapter 2. It's hard to recall what happened that day. I may have witnessed something that the human mind simply is not fit to comprehend. So he looked inside, and he straight up vanished. He's gone. Oh, I can look over here. What is this? Hereby it is confirmed that the parties of the lease agreement, Kai Moreno and Hallie Dove, notify the landlord of a potential change of intent regarding the continuation of the rental, yada yada yada. Signed, okay. So that's just their rental agreement. Sledgehammer. Photos of Kai and his girlfriend. His girlfriend passed.
Craig, Houston. 6 сентября.
September 6th now. Let me check the time. 1800. Damn. Straub didn't show up for the meeting.
Не пришел на встречу.
Need to call Helen. No? Helen Straub is dead.
Straub мертва.
Her son was supposed to meet me.
Straub должен был прийти на встречу.
Adrian Straub. I need to retrieve the folder. I have to find out what we've been working on.
Чем мы занимались.
To hell with protocol. To hell with the department. I must know.
Должен знать.
The previous audio log, I think I left it in the payphone by his house.
Оставил ее в таксофоне во дворе его дома.
I wonder if he saw me through the window. Get us together, Houston.
Соберись, Хьюстон.
Note to self, this is the final 7th tape. I'm keeping it with me in case of mimetic lapses. According to the protocol, I was also supposed to leave the credentials for my agency profile in a sealed compartment at a remote site. It can only be opened with my keycard. I'm afraid I had to leave a trail of breadcrumbs at each location. I left an audio log with a hint pointing to the previous one, which only I could interpret. That way, even in the event of, forced mnemonic reset, I can still find my way back to the vault with the credentials. Arcana out. Interesting. Am I able to leave and go find it? There it is. Payphone in the courtyard, the tape's inside apparently. Best not to leave the apartment, I have to talk this over with someone. Curious, okay. Poster on the wall, can I move it? But there's someone behind it. Okay, maybe I call back. Oh, we have messages here, hold on. It's Kai. Didn't call me back, were you busy? Everything alright? Call me back, okay? You should see my phone number that recorded messages. Ooh, not picking up the phone. That's a mistake. Let's cut the crap. I know about the documents. Why is his voice distorted? I think you realize that you shouldn't have them. I'll be waiting at 8 at Ralphie's Diner. It's not far. If you still haven't caught on, this is a repeat message. From Arcona from Craig Houston. But distorted. Repeated on loop. 12:33. When did we do that? Did something happen? Did we call the number? No one picked up. Okay, not shocked. Hello. You're that one guy Houston's been haunting, right? You know, the big oaf playing secret agent? If that's the case, stay the hell away from him, got it? Don't hand over that folder. I bet there's enough dirt in it there to sink half the department. Hell, there's enough in there to make me the next Seymour Hirsch. By the way, I recently found something that belongs to that idiot. Okay. You might like a trade, pal. My mind for your folder? Don't move out yet. I'll figure out a way to meet. Interesting, so they want the folder in exchange for whatever we have. Adrian, good afternoon. This is Leonard Mercom. You might remember. Please take note of the number this message came from. Don't call back ever. I actually got chewed out for our last conversation. I hate to admit it, but now I'm only using public payphones. Okay. Okay, so let's call back... Shit. Mercy Kellner. 44444. No one picked up. Damn. Kellner. That was right, correct? Yep. Maybe we try her work phone then? What was her work phone? We see the log from yesterday? Damn. Let's call back our friend. Hello? Hello, Wade, what's up? Tell about the folder. In the end, he, I don't know, disintegrated or something, as if he was never there. Hard to think about it. It's even hard to remember. I think my brain's all messed up. I need to go to the hospital. Wait. No, Aid, listen. You don't yet understand what's really happening. You just came here. Frankly, nobody in this town seems to understand. What are you talking about? Wait, listen. First of all, I believe you. Secondly, you definitely shouldn't leave the house now. Something strange is happening to this town. You still got the folder? Better not to touch it. You said he left a recorder. Are there any logs left in there? Anything? Login data. So he left audio logs along the way, like breadcrumbs. Also, if this is the last log, it means we'll be finding them in reverse order. Damn, this could be our chance. What do you mean? Well, it's just that she... what I meant was... I mean, Adrian, buddy, don't you want to get rid of the roots of what's happening? What's in the folder? What's really happened to your mother? Why they're hunting you down? You're right. Perfect. Just don't leave the apartment. Also, I shouldn't come to you either. Hey, Aid, remember my Cherokee? I still have some cash for the gas. Let's do it like this. You stay on the phone and tell me where to go and I'll drive around the town. Think of it as an adventure. So the first audio log should be really close by, according to the guy. Look outside. When you figure out where it is, call me and I'll come get it. While he's in the payphone, wait a bit, I'm not too far. Let's see here. Ah, here it is, fixed with tape. You got audio log number 6. Cool. Craig Houston, September 6th. Where am I? Craig Houston, September 6th. Something's messing with his memory. Seems I'm in a diner. He's just repeating the same... Waiting for Straub's son at the diner, the one where we agreed to meet. Like he's slowly remembering, where the hell is that brat? Remembering is... Running late, hope he's not dumb enough just to skip it. Oh, damn. I'll have to leave the previous tape here. Not ideal. I'll try to stick it under the edge of the roof in the backyard. I don't think I can trust my memory anymore. Arcona out. So either the project itself or information regarding the project has anti-mimetic properties. So you forget it. Or your memory starts getting shattered because of it. Okay, let's call back. Know where it's at next? Well, the next audio log is at our supposed place of meeting. You've got the town's map, right, Aid? Look for the concrete place I'll drive there. Let's stay in touch. Just one thing, yeah? To be honest, I don't have that much gas left, so if you're picking a location, make sure it's the right one. At Ralphie's Diner, right? I assume it'd be that one, right? Ralphie's Diner. Yep, it's this one. Drive there. I gotta drive to this address, Canyon Drive 87. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, wait for my call. Waiting. It's quick. The place seems closed, look around. Yep, I see the courtyard fence, there's a door nearby, a utility room probably. It's slightly open. Climb over the fence. What do you hear, it seems? There's a trash container, a window, a roof. Look under the roof. Let me see. There it is, fell off, almost missed it. Got audio log number 5. Hey, who's there? I'm calling the cops. I'll call you back. Oops. Okay, next log. Bro. What's up? Are you alright? Shook them off. Damn, been a long time since I ran like that. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha. You really feel like setting yourself up like that? Hey, chill out, it's fun. Haven't had such a fun long time. Remember like when we snuck out into our old school at night? Yeah, or when we spent the night in that abandoned pool with you and Hallie? With whom? With Hallie? Hallie Dove? Who are you talking about, Aid? Are you fucking with me? No, I just don't know who you are talking about. Okay then. Well, we're next. Come on, buddy, figure it out and call me back. You come with that fence for nothing. Okay. So he's also starting to severely forget what's going on. That's not good. Which means eventually he's gonna forget us. And we'll have no one on the outside to help us. Okay. Next log at Craig Houston.
6 сентября, 15:03 минуты. Craig Houston.
September 6th. Like an hour prior.
23 минуты.
Side location, unrelated to the assignment, leaving this recording purely as a breadcrumb. Video rental, how can I help you?
Mr. Houston.
You again, hello. You rented lethal guns again last week, right? Hi, Shelly. Yeah, returning it. Ellie, Mr. Houston, Ellie, not Shelly, remember? Yeah, sorry. Slip of the tongue. You're funny. How are you doing? You look tired.
Выглядите
As usual.
уставшим, как всегда.
Cutting deep. Yeah, Ellie. I need to ask you for something. Sorry, it's a bit strange.
Прости, это немного странно.
Да.
Yes? Please don't give this copy to anyone.
Никому. До завтрашнего
Until tomorrow. I'll come back for it, I
вернусь и
promise.
заберу, обещаю. Просто
No reason, really. Can I ask you this as a regular?
Смешная вы,
You're
мистер
funny,
Хьюстон.
Mr. Houston.
Хорошо.
Alright,
До
until
завтра
tomorrow.
никому
To nobody.
никому.
Спасибо,
Thanks,
Шелли.
Shelley. Here's the DVD. I'll be going now.
Ну, я пошел.
Take
Всего
care.
доброго.
Mr. Houston.
Мистер Хьюстон, вы
You alright? We
справитесь?
fall? Yeah. Sorry. Wait just a moment, Shelley.
Шелли, я
Ellie,
еще кое-что
there's
хочу
one more
сказать.
thing I need to say.
Посмотри,
Please,
пожалуйста.
look, please. This is my badge. It's real.
Настоящее. Прочитай.
Read it. Central Intelligence Agency. Wait, don't ask. Shelley, Ellie, please, for your own safety, leave this town as soon as you can. Take whatever you need and get out. Tonight, if possible.
Мистер Хьюстон,
Mr. Craig,
вам надо в
I need you to the
больницу.
hospital.
Давайте
Let me
я
call.
позвоню.
No, please. Just remember what I said. Goodbye. Greg Houston, September 6th. A couple minutes later.
48 минут.
The previous audio log is hidden inside the Lethal Guns copy under the care of a trusted civilian.
Под надзором
We need to go to a video rental store.
дракона. Хьюстон. Побочно записывай.
Video rental. Okay. It's just called video rental? That's a video lease. That's a video rental. That's video 99. So it should be this one. Drive here. Okay, you gotta drive to this address, Chill Street 8. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, going. Wait for my call. What do we got? Well, I'm here. Looks open. There's some dude here. Yo, what's up, man? You just call? No? Okay, alright, man. When I rent something, I can give a recommendation. What are we looking for? Lethal Guns. I want to rent Lethal Guns. Gotcha, let me see. Do you remember what the cover looks like? What's on the cover? Let me look it up. Lethal Guns. Two dudes on the front. Like, brother, you described like half the movies here. Alright, what's the plot? Let me look it up. Personally, I've always rooted for Arcona. Interesting. Was set with me with the most clever cipher trick, remembering when he kept calling Stallone from discarded numbers whose owner's initials spelled out his codename Arcona, while Stallone hilariously kept digging through the phone book each time. Alex Richards, Keith Orchards, Nady Allister. Plot. Armed robbery. Investigating the case, Nick finds disposable phones. Alan Rickman. Rivera meets Victoria Lane. Fuse the bomb. Yada yada yada. Okay, so it's Special Agent. Nothing. Are you sure? Oh, I clicked the wrong one. LA Cop, Special Agent, Villain. Anything else? What's the ending? Does he die? Sunset. Defuses a nuclear bomb. Turns out his lover's Peacemaker's guy, so she dies. Oh shit. Guess what? Found it. Someone has put it on the upper shelf like they didn't want anyone to find it, huh? I bet you're the first one to even watch this crap. Not judging, though. Looks like someone's written "Don't touch the red marker." Well, we don't offer reservations. Also, who cares what someone wrote anyway? Here you go. Do you have our card? Alright, Aid. Seems we got it. Call you back. Nice. That was quick. So, another quest completed, bro. That's one peculiar guy working here. Listen to the new log and let's go. I'm sure we can find the answers all the way at the end. We'll just have to read what's in the folder. Seems so easy at first glance. Why do you think the answers are in the folder? Weird question, Aid. Of course everything's in there. It's obvious. Why else would she show it to me? She? Who are you talking to? You're kidding, right? About her, like always? Alright, quit your nonsense. I thought you'd be more surprised that she almost speaks to me sometimes. I don't think anybody has had it happen yet. Well, don't be jealous. I don't get it. Whatever, forget it. Told you not to be jealous. You're a strange wood, Aid. Call me when you figure out where to go next. Yeah, lethal guns, lethal weapons, lethal guns. Crack that open. What's this? Got a map of an abandoned factory. And an audio log. Interesting. I have to scour through that to find something. Okay, so almost talked. So Helen Stroud, maybe? Maybe like our character's mother is still alive in some way, shape, or form? Alright, Craig, I'm going to show you a photo of a certain place. Forgive me in advance, you might get nauseous. Oh, damn it, my head. What do you recall about it? Nothing. I don't remember anything, Birdie. Just a strong sense of deja vu. We worked there, didn't we? It's the Amnesiacs, right? Did I forget the whole location? We were there only briefly. Something happened. Something big. Just like what's happened to your team now. You resigned after that? Yeah. Why do you even remember all this? Good question. Normally after quitting, someone with my clearance would be left in a vegetated state, pretty much. I greased a few palms, scared a couple of folks, got off light in the end. They only wiped what tied to really classified stuff. Still remember my name and how to hold a spoon, don't worry. What exactly happened? I think it's better if you see it yourself, though. Though technically you already have, you just don't remember. The factory is no longer marked on the map, but still has an address. It used to be called Isfer Pharma Manufacturers. Take a look at the map. The route is clearly drawn there. There's a home call filter by the main gate. Crude but effective. Keeps the kids from sneaking in. Static. Okay. More static. I marked the key card with a little icon. Don't enter other rooms. The residual anomalies there are nasty. To the factory room. Then through the yellow door. Put the key card back afterwards. This is the same factory like our mother disappeared in? After an accident? I'm afraid the assembly got hit the worst, Craig. You know the protocol. Effective temporal fields shift polarity along a defined path. That's your route. Stick to the red line. One step off of it, you might as well have never existed. Walk right on the tiles. Once you're through, you'll reach a good old retrokinesis corridor. I'm sure you'll handle that on your own. Your goal is the blue door at the very end. They even left numbers in the doors for you. What will I see there, Nelson? What maybe cut all ties with your organization? Listen, Craig. I get it. You think you're doing something important, helping people, serving the nation, right? But what I realized long ago, Craig, those fucks up there don't give a damn about us. Their only goal is control, to crawl inside everyone's head so no ordinary citizen ever realizes how little power they actually have. Antimimetics are the perfect tool for that. I don't need much anymore, Craig, but I want you to at least know the truth. Nelson, my assignment today is to deliver the folder with the classified files on our project. You mean on their fuck-up? You're still cleaning up their shit? As if it wasn't enough that they ruined the innocent girl for nothing, now half the town sees her. What are you talking about? You'll find out soon enough. If your tonal doesn't hit the bucket, I suspect the strain on it's been hell these past few days. Nelson, how do you even know about the project? You shouldn't have access to our data for more than a year now. Who cares, Houston? If you want my opinion, you keep doing your job. Jess, before you hand those bastards the document, read them yourself. I can't. That's a direct breach of protocol, Birdie. Treason. Literally. Yeah, fine. You're right, of course. That's just you talking right now, my friend. Don't forget to stop by the factory. We'll see what you say afterwards. Craig Houston, September 6th. So we seem to be in our right mind here. I'm at a classified site, the former Esfer Pharma Manufacturers plant. Beginning traversal along the route marked by Nelson. Expecting activation of the anti-informational field at any moment, the rest of this recording will likely be corrupted. I'll leave the audio log at the end of my route. Passing retrokinesis corridor, my god, they're still here. They're all... Who are still there? Who's still there? And are they alive or dead? But clearly after going through the factory, that's what caused Craig's mind to start fracturing there. Which is why these recordings here are so fucked up and how he just doesn't recall much going on because of what he experienced while at the factory. So something is going on at that factory. What happens if I call Marcy again. Damn, okay. 553535. Hello, University Inn. Which day are you booking for? Somebody called from this number? Ah, I see. This is the landline at the front desk. Lots of people use it. Did they leave you any contact info? I mean, who exactly was calling? Goodbye. When's I call Leonard again?
Hello.
Yawn. Hello? Who is this? This is Adrian, Mr. Markham. Ah, Adrian. Good evening. You do realize this is my work phone, right? I think I left you a message asking you not to call this number anymore. Besides, you're lucky I'm working late tonight. Alright, you have something important to discuss? Make it quick. No? Well then, don't cause us both any unnecessary trouble. Sorry for being blunt. Good night. Alright, well.
Yo, Adrian, pick up.
Okay, so now we need to go to a factory. And I guess we'll hear through Kai's eyes and ears about what's going on there. Kai, hello? Hello? Recording's weird. What's on it? Houston went to see his former boss or something like that. I think his name is Bertram Nelson. Yeah, so the tape's with him, right? No, it's at some abandoned factory. S for pharma manufacturers. I see. Listen, if it's abandoned, the factory might not even be marked on the map. Find the exact address and type it directly in the map's address bar. There are also sometimes posts on those Urban Explorer forums, or just try searching it by name. Maybe we'll get lucky. Alright. Let's try looking this place up. I spelled that wrong. Here we go. Okay. The S for Pharma Manufacturers in Industrial Road 12. Grain elevator on Industrial Road 77. This is on Industrial Road 12. Closed, impossible to get inside. Anyway, there's never anything interesting in there to begin with. So Industrial Road 12. Industrial Road 12. Road 12. Guy, you gotta drive to this address, Industrial Road 12. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Going, wait for my call. Yes, we'll see. Here we are. Well, I'm here, Aid. Are you sure this is the right place? Looks pretty unremarkable. I doubt we'd find anything interesting here. This is the place. Fine, I see the main entrance. Should I go there? Cargo doors, no. No, go around to the right. Cargo doors, wait, Aid, did I really just tell you there was nothing interesting here? Yeah. Damn, I'm sorry. I don't know what got into me. It's as if something scratched inside my brain. There's nothing here, there's nothing here. You think it's some kind of protection so that people don't just sneak in? Probably. You should be able to go through the corridors, cargo doors. Yeah, I see them, gotta be careful. I'm inside, it's quiet, something like a hangar here. Everything's rusty. There's dust floating in the air, a forklift in the corner. Creepy. There is a single door open on the left, I figure. I need to go in there. Yeah. There's a tight corridor and a larger room behind it. It's empty, huge cabinets. It must have been loaded with something there. Glass vials, some uniforms hanging, as if they left everything in a hurry. Everything's covered in dust. There hasn't been anyone here for a long time. Going forward. I came out somewhere it says Yellow Zone. There's a yellow door to the right. In front of me is a hall, probably heading to the main back entrance. Where do I go? Yellow door. Alright, shit, it's locked. There's an electric lock. It needs a key card or something. Check the hall. There are 3 doors along the wall on the right. Which one do I enter? The furthest one. Yeah, furthest one. Yep. It's a locker room of sorts. All the lockers seem to be well locked. Check the floor. Check the floor. Check the lockers. A lot of them here still have some names on them. Paul Limestone, Craig Houston, Marcy. They're all either locked or rusted, so I won't be able to open them. Check the floor then. Look, footprints. They lead to one of the lockers. It says Bertram Nelson. It's open. Someone must have touched the handle recently. Key card is yellow. Perfect. Come back to the yellow door. Okay, going through the yellow door into the red area. I'm at a crossroads. There's corridors on the left and right. There's a door in front of me that says assembly. Where do I go? We could go left and just keep going. Oh. Oops. My bad. The floor. Yellow door. Go to assembly, there we go. Okay, the door is really heavy. I'm hardly able to budge it. Wait, let me push with my whole weight. This feels like Stalker-esque, like having to find a specific route through anomalies. 8, it's dark, completely dark. Instead of a passage, there's simply a black rectangle. There is a slight wind blowing from there. It smells weird. Something like tar or pitch and ozone. You know, the ozone smell. Are you sure I have to go there? Yes. Oh, alright, well, here goes nothing. I'm inside. You know, it's dark, but I am starting to make out something. Some containers. 8, it's creepy in here. There's a door out there. I can see some light coming from behind it. I'm at a green container, 8. I don't want to spend here any more time than absolutely necessary. I think I'll just run to the door. Stop. What's the matter? There's nothing here, 8. The man in the audio log said there's an anomaly there. Crap. Fuck, 8, I'm scared. I'm already inside. Do you know where to go? What do you see? A container. A green container right in front of me. Carefully walk around it on your right. Hey, did you hear that? Something's creaking as if something's walking behind me. There shouldn't be anyone here, right, 8? Walk along the machinery, stay close to it. Okay. Just don't hang up, okay? I feel strange. There's 3 columns or something. Which way do I walk around them? Walk around the first one on the right. Second one on the left. Third one. Kai, go around the second column on the left. On it. Damn, something's off the signal right there. In this spot, it seems to have stabilized. Did you hear that echo just now? There's something wrong with it in here. Like it doesn't fade at all, like it just keeps getting stronger or quieter, like it disappears completely and a minute later it comes back 100 times louder. Like it's not even my voice. You better not stay there long. Yeah, you're right, moving on. Like, it's just a black rectangle. There's a slight wind blowing from there. Smells weird, something like tar and ozone. You know ozone smell? Did you hear that? That's my voice. Hey, who's there? Dude? You good? Just, Adrian, is that you? Please tell me it's you. Where have you been? Why didn't you answer my call? I've been stuck here for like 3 hours. We talked just a minute ago. Are you okay? No, I'm not fucking okay. I don't understand what's going on. There's someone walking around here. Right now I see like a silhouette, kind of blurry, a big guy from the looks of it. He disappears and reappears. Aid, I don't know how to describe it, and sometimes it's like he's walking backwards. I think we're seeing an echo of Craig Houston here. Expecting the activation of the anti-information field any minute. Yep, it's Craig. Most likely the following recording will be corrupted. He's saying something. Do you hear it? Sometimes there are 2 of them, 3, sometimes. I don't know. Aid, one more thing. I saw someone wearing my clothes. Just for a split second, he appeared, rushed past me, and then it was like he was never there at all. I can see the door from there. There's a strip of light coming from underneath. How many times have I thought of winging it and just running to it, but didn't know which side to pick to go around the last column? 50-50 is way too scary. Go around it on the right. Okay. Oh God, I'm outside. Damn, let me catch my breath, man. Holy shit. I don't even want to think about how I'm gonna get back. You know, Adrian, while I was crouching there, all curled up between those 2 columns, I kept hoping she would help me somehow, tell me where to go. But she didn't say anything. Do you think I somehow made her angry? Even her face seems less detailed in my memory. But we all see her like she's real. You need to rest, Kai. Yeah, you're right, it's calmer here. I think maybe there wasn't anyone in the assembly at all, just echoes of past events. Shadows. Still scared the shit out of me, though. Just a little further, Kai. Well, I like to think so. It's quieter here, and the signal's good. Just a corridor, pretty clean actually. Maybe too clean. There are doors on both sides. At the end of the corridor, there's a blue door. That's where I'm supposed to go, right? Yeah. Well, the corridor looks suspicious. Lights are on, it's clean, quiet. Are there any anomalies here? Anything I should watch out for? The guy in the log said it's a retrokinetic corridor? The hell does that mean? You don't know what it means either, do you? Alright, whatever. I'll just head for the door. Too late to turn back now. Retrokinetic? What does that even mean? Past energy? Well, how is it? Wait, what the hell? Did I just end up back where I started? Hang on, I'll try again. You gotta walk backwards? And? Damn it. I'm at the start again, Aid. That's what's happening. Let me try running this time. Wait, don't rush. What do you see? Well, I'm at the start of the corridor. At the far end, there's a blue door. Doors on the left, doors on the right, no handles means they can't be opened. Seems like you're turning around without noticing. You need to fix your gaze on something so you don't lose track. Yeah, easy for you to say. Is there anything written on the doors? Any numbers? Yeah, there is. Left is odd. Right is even. Walk forward. Okay. Left is odd. Turn around. Turn around. 31, turn around. 33, turn around. I'm at the door, Aid, unbelievable. Okay. So, I completely fucked up on... So, left-hand side is supposed to be even. Right-hand side is supposed to be odd. Alright, one last push. Where do I go once I open it? Should be a staircase leading to some kind of archive. That's probably where the next tape is. Alright, I'm going in. Well, do you see the stairs? Hey, there's nothing here. Maybe you missed it? There should be a staircase according to the map. No, you don't get it. There's nothing here. There's a void. Like someone carved a sphere right out of the building. A perfectly smooth cut. Maybe 20 meters wide. It wasn't an explosion too clean. The walls, floors are perfectly smooth. Like the space itself just vanished. There's something on the edge. A tape and some kind of card? Hey, do you hear that? Music? I don't want to be here anymore. Aid, I need to get out of here. Adrian. Fuck. Call back? What do we... Well, I'm here, Aid. Are you sure this is the right place? Looks pretty unremarkable. Doubt we'd find anything interesting here. Are you nuts? Kai, where are you? What? At the factory. This looks like the main entrance. Should I go in? Oh, my head. Adrian, what's happening? I feel like... Have I already been here? I don't understand. There's something in my pocket. A tape and a card. Gray card says Houston. Tame tape number 3. Agent Houston's personal key card. Hi, how do you feel? What do you remember? It's like a dream. I remember crawling through the yellow door, the lockers, the assembly. Oh God. And some weird corridor, the blue door, and after that, just running through the factory terrified. I remember being scared, but don't remember why. What did I see there? You didn't say. Maybe it's better you don't remember. Damn. Need a moment to catch my breath. Kai, yeah? Thank you for doing this. Yeah, it's fine. We have to see this through, Adrian, for her, for you. Tell me, you really, truly don't see her, do you? I don't know what you mean. Swear. Yes. Guess you're not lying. Unbelievable. Sorry, I thought you were somehow mocking me, making fun of her somehow. After everything that's happened, we've got to trust each other. It's a woman, a girl. One day, without warning, everyone I knew suddenly realized they could see her image in their minds. So vivid, so clear, like she was right there in front of us. I think it might be our mom. And at the same time, we all knew somehow everyone else could see her too, yet nobody knew who she was. A day passed, then another, yet her image didn't go anywhere. Nobody describes her. Nobody really talks about what happened. It's just that when someone talks about her, everyone knows exactly who they mean. Some think they've always seen her. Some think she's a goddess, divine. But I suspect nobody really remembers anything about her. Neither name, nor past, no details at all. I don't know why. Maybe she really has always been there. All I know is what she wants, and that I feel like I have to help her. Seems like everyone feels that way. What does she look like? You're joking. Oh right, sorry, you really don't know. Black hair, a bird, a hairpin shaped like a bird of paradise, black eyes, such sadness in them. Aid, piercing, as if she was carrying the whole weight of the world on her shoulders. It's unbearable. I close my eyes, press my fingers against them for a few seconds. There are rings, geometric patterns, and then, as always, her gaze. It's torment. Many people can't sleep properly. Some try to rationalize it somehow, but I think most simply have accepted her as part of existence itself, some eternal aspect of the universe, like life itself, Aid. When did everyone start seeing her? That's a harder question than you think. You see, she's everywhere, silently watching every thought. When something like that happens, time kind of blurs. Memory turns out to be a really unreliable thing. Maybe it was recent, who knows? Maybe it's been forever. Why can't I see her? I wish I knew. Maybe you came too late. Hard to say. No one remembers exactly when she appeared. Maybe recently, maybe 100 years ago. It's like she seeped into every corner of the mind, every memory, every thought. Like when you love someone so deeply, it feels like you've loved them your whole life. Does she speak to you? Huh. I mentioned that, didn't I? Sorry for bragging. She doesn't speak, exactly. It's more like I'm closer to her than others. Closer to her than others. Why? I don't know. Sometimes she appears in my dreams, almost real, but still, I cannot hear her. She shows me things, shows me your face. A folder labeled Alkanos. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think most people in this town would give their hearts for that privilege. They'd tear me apart. Not our mother. This is his girlfriend. Isn't it? This has got to be your girlfriend, right? Halcyon. Paradise. It's got to be her girlfriend, his girlfriend. That's who it is. I don't know who else it could be. So what happened to his girlfriend to suddenly be seen by everyone? That's bizarre. That is beyond strange. Beyond strange. Okay, next tape. Greg Houston, September 6th. Heading to meeting with a witness. Objective, almost eliminating information leaks regarding Project Alkanos. The subject published an article in the local newspaper entitled Flash of 08/2005. The goal of today's conversation is the voluntary removal of aforementioned article from the internet. Use of amnestics, unfortunately unauthorized. Mr. Simmons, you're 25 minutes late. Damn you, Houston. I'd have been better off not coming at all. Why the hell are your people still hounding me? Haven't you heard of the First Amendment? Nah, who am I kidding? Before we begin, Mr. Simmons, take out what you've got in your press pocket. What are you doing? There we go. A recording device, just like always, Simmons. Alright now, listen. How many times have I asked you nicely to stay out of our affairs? You should have stuck with your cold crowd, kept writing your little pieces about... Okay. Stop trying to scare me, Houston. You can't do shit to me. If your people want to be gone... tell me instead, what's this Flash? Helen Straub? She worked with you, right? I saw the report saying she's missing. Dead? Disappeared? She got a son. What happened to him? Simmons, what the fuck? Why even bring up her son? You didn't leave him any messages, did you? I see those gears turning, Agent Boy. It's written all over your face. Does he know about the folder or not? Does he or not? Big mistake underestimating the Alcyonist Union. Think we're all idiots, don't you? Don't know anything about your CIA psyops? Though, yeah, most of them are complete morons, but they can dig up info when needed. You're bluffing, Simmons, and poorly. You'll pay for that someday. You won't scare me. I see right through... Okay, shut up for a second. Look, I'm sick of coming after you every damn time, got it? Today, you'll file a request to delete your article. You'll say it's misinformation, same as every other time. You will. I won't. Delete it, no. We'll use amnestics, like hell you will. Next time, they'll send Nelson instead of me. Alright, you win, Houston. Your totalitarian machine crushes the voice of freedom once again. It's unconstitutional, and I'll find about those documents anyway, you hear me? Jesus Christ, Simmons, please, enough. For your own sake, forget about the folder already. I'm so sick of coming here every time, you idiot. So there actually is a little folder, huh? Oh, for God's sake. I expect that article deleted today. Otherwise, Nelson will be paying you a visit. Okay, mission completed. Hints for the next bit of info? Flash article. Tape was left at the meeting place. Now heading to the personal meeting with Bertram Nelson, former head of security, Antimemetics Laboratories, Arcona. Out. Where did they meet? Let's double check our message from him. Nope. Okay, let's call him. 55? 3535. We're looking at a hint as to where to look. University Inn, that's right. Okay, so maybe we check the University Inn. Let's go. One problem. He wants the folder delivered to him in exchange for the log. No way in hell we're handing it over. Gotta come up with something. Well, if we give him the folder, he'll vanish in a flash of light. What are you up to? I got an idea. There's a copy shop nearby. Check the map and tell me how to get there. What are you planning? You'll see. Yep. That's the copy center. We're gonna make a false copy. Perfect, perfect. All right, Ed, you got their email, right? Send them an email with a photo of the folder. You said you've got it in your computer already. I'll print the thick paper. Put the documents inside. Leave that part to me, Aid. You know what? You know, that little cafe serves a damn fine cherry pie. I even asked for the recipe. Kai. All right, send the photo to the copy shop and give me 15 minutes. I'll call you back from the motel. Copycenter@selfish.com. Okay. And send. And hello. Aid, you there? Inside. I'll keep the phone in my jacket. Just listen on your end. Good evening, University Inn Hotel. How can I help you? I have an appointment with Levi Simmons. Ah, you must be Adrian. Yeah, that's me. I'm Adrian. The Alcyon Union sends you its heartfelt gratitude on behalf of Levi and myself. Down with the tyranny of the secret agencies. Down with it, down with it. Shh, you never know if they've got ears everywhere, right? Sorry, yes. Levi's waiting for you at the table at the lobby. Over there, see? Well, damn, Aid. What a character. Red cap, black sunglasses. They wear them indoors, and that jacket, huge thing. We're hiding a recorder in there. No doubt about it. All right. Gotta be serious now. Mr. Simmons, good evening. Straub's boy, cough, cough. Come on, Adrian, buddy. Have a seat. Mind if I smoke? Nope. Levi, not in the lobby. How many times do I have to tell you? Shh, damn, fine. Did you bring what I asked for? Show me the tape first. Huh, now look at you, Buster. I like your spirit. All right, here it is, my baby. That fool thought I wouldn't notice him slipping something behind the chair. Have you listened to what's on it? Not yet. I'll admit, I'm a little scared. Don't give me that look. Yeah, I'm a coward, so what? Houston's nothing, like a toothless kitten. But his boss, Bert Nelson, whole different breed. He dropped by once, scared the hell out of me. Nearly had to change my pants after. So no, I'm not poking my nose in that just yet. I'd like to stay in good health for a bit longer, thank you very much. But you're not afraid to take the folder? Buddy, now that's a whole different story. Now that will make them treat me real nice. There's something big in that folder. Still, I'm not opening or reading it right away either. I'll bet there's something mind-blowing in there, literally. Ever heard of antimemetics? Isn't that all just conspiracy nonsense? Never. Say that again. You've no idea how many secrets those suit-wearing bastards keep hidden. UFOs, Bigfoot, chemtrails, and of course, antimemetics. No, I'm opening that thing without proper preparation. Alright then, hand over the folder. Here's the tape, as promised. Got audio log number 2. Listen, you ever thought about joining the Union? I can tell, you've got it in you to do good. We need people like you to fight the agencies. What exactly does the Alcyonists do? Well, we fight the lies spread by the secret services, expose their conspiracies, psyops, and try to open people's eyes. At least, that used to be the main focus. Until recently. You know, because of her. And do you know what they want from her? Hell if I know. They've turned her into some kind of idol. They think she actually posts on these forums, along with the Cardinal, telling them what to do. I don't buy it. I'm pretty sure the Cardinal writes all the messages himself. Don't get me wrong, he's a good leader. To rally that many people, even online, takes brains. But she's nothing like that. You get that, right? I do. I don't know. Whatever's going on in their inner circle, I don't even know what to think about. Heard rumors they're looking for someone, supposedly on her behalf. Some young guy. Doesn't look like you at all, by the way. Cardinal says she showed him the face in a dream. She confirmed it. No idea what they want him for. By the way, something's been bugging me. I've seen a photo of your mother, and honestly, you don't look much like her. You're sure you're Adrian? You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, well, alright, sorry. Sorry, that was rude. You know, I'm a blunt guy. I just say things without thinking sometimes. Awkward. So, I'll get going, yeah? Yeah. You did good things, Straub. The Union won't forget you. Now get out of here. Thank you, Mr. Simmons. Take care. Almost feel sorry for the guy. Well, there's no other way. As always, waiting for the next location. Alright. Yet another tape down. Oh. Who is this? Are you nuts? Almost died from fear while I was opening the folder, and what the hell is this? A fucking cherry pie? Goddamn kids, you're gonna get it. I think he's a little angry that we duped him, that we tricked him, that we foiled his plot. What does his girlfriend have to do with this? Who we're pretty sure is gone. All right, let's listen to the next tape. September 6th, 6:45. Heading to the private address of Lenny, aham, Leonard Markham. Violation, discussing classified data over a work line. Use of an official line for personal calls, ignoring the single-use mobile phone protocol. Sanction, formal reprimand. Use of amnestics not authorized. Leonard Markham, open the door immediately. What? Who's there? What the hell are you yelling for? Do you know what time it is? Leonard Markham, this is an agent of the Special Division. Open the door now. Leonard Markham, don't make me use force. Oh god, please, I didn't even... Wait. Oh my god. Craig, is that you thick-headed idiot? Get the hell out of here. Shouting like that in the middle of the night, you moron. Leonard Markham, open the door immediately. Go away, come on, get lost. Are you not even cleared for this crap? Playing secret agent again, are you? You overgrown child. You know Shit. Say one more word and I'll file a complaint straight to the upper management. You'll get yourself canned. You're already under review for abuse of authority. Don't think I don't know. Alright, Houston. Hey. Houston? Craig? I'm sorry. Wait. We need to talk. Come in, will you? What are you up to today? Cleaning up after Alchemists again? Classified info. Oh, cut it out. You even remember what happened? Of course I do. Lenny, I can't tell you. It's classified. Bull. Craig, be honest. I, for one, barely remember a thing. Not just about the accident. Hardly got out of bed this morning, for God's sake. Barely remembered my own name. I'm sure the whole department's been hit with a massive dose of amnesiacs. No amount of antimimetic conditioning would have helped, man. Lenny, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm here to issue you reprimand, and well... Greg, we need to get out of here fast. They don't scrub our minds like that for maintenance. We must have screwed something big. Yeah, looks that way. Bertie thinks so too. Bertie? Bertram Nelson? He's been talking to you too? Yeah, wants to meet. I'm thinking of stopping by today. Be careful with him, alright? He's been calling me too. No idea what he's digging for. I mean, good thing he ditched the antimemetics work, but who knows who he's with now. I really don't like his interest in that cult. The Alcyonists? But they're harmless, Lenny. I'm actually paying a visit to one today. Remember the journalist? Yeah, who cares? Something's going on, Craig. I think Bertie's playing a dangerous game. He knows too much about our project. Feels like he knows more than we do, honestly. And don't forget, we haven't used amnesiacs on him in ages. His tonal was also removed when he left. Wait, what the hell's a tonal? Anyway, there's just 4 of us left now. No matter how much of an oaf you are, he'll always be one of us, Craig. You can trust me, and Marcy, of course. Haldane too, even if he's a stuck-up bastard. Yeah, I know. I'll still see Bertie, though. Take care of yourself. You too. Lenny, by the way, can I leave this here with you? No, come on. That audio log crap again? When will they stop with that? Fine, whatever. It's not like it's the first time you've done this. I'll keep it in my bag. I'll hand it back when you return. I mean, you didn't record this conversation, did you? Oops. Okay, so where does Lenny live? How do we figure that out? Okay, let's call Kai and see what we do from there. Well, the tape is with Leonard Markham. Who's that? You know him? He's a scientist from Antimemetics. Seems he's best friends with Craig. Crap. He's not gonna hand it over so easily. Where is it? At his place? He said he put it in his bag. I assume he'll keep it on him at all times. I don't know the address. Right. We can't exactly break into his apartment, although if needed... Ah, damn. Any other info? Maybe something in the voicemail? He said he now always calls from payphones. Even worse. Although, if we manage to lure him out of the house, maybe it'll be easier to get the bag. We don't have much time, Aid. We just need to figure out which payphone is the closest to his address. Provoke him to call up from there, and voila, I'll roll up in the Cherokee. Tell me, is he a soft guy's doormat? Good. Now you give him a call and try to find out his address first. Then surprise him. Let him know you know something. Ah, what am I saying? I'm sure you'll figure it out, Aid. Bet I'll spill everything in the first 10 minutes. So how do we do that? How do we do that? How do we... Merkham. Let's try to call from his home phone first. Leonard. 939339. Isn't that what he called us from?
Hello.
Okay, we have a couple things. I know Agent Houston came to see you. I have the right to know what's going on. We need to meet. What address should I come to? I know Nelson is involved with the Alcinous cult. Tell me your address. And he did say he didn't like the cult. How do you even know about Nelson? He shouldn't have contacted you yet. I mean, I'm very worried that you even know of this cult. Please, give me the tape. Wait, Adrian, that's out of the question. Hang up this incident. We need to make a call immediately. Stay home. Do not go anywhere. You hear me? Wait. I'm giving you one last chance, Adrian. What is it? Houston is dead. I have the folder. I know about the incident. Houston is dead. What? That's impossible. You're joking. Houston. Craig Houston. Adrian, you're in danger. Don't go anywhere. They're looking for you. Oh my god. I need to contact Birdie right now. Aid, hello? How'd it go? Total fuck up. Everything went off the rails. He ran off to make a call. To who? Where? What the hell? What address? I don't know. Fuck. Shit. Okay, calm down. Forget the address, Aid. Just call every payphone. There aren't that many. If it's him, the line will be busy or Lenny will pick up. If he picks up, perfect. You'll hold him. I'll roll up in the Cherokee. Just pick up the right one from the get-go, or it's all over. Come on, go. Okay. Payphone 05. How do I call that? How do I call a payphone? California, oh, I figured it out, don't worry. Colorado. Telephone company. I sent him to 03, so 005403. Hello, who's this again? Mr. Merkham. Adrian? What the hell is going on? How did you find me? Mr. Merkham, why are you calling Nelson specifically? Adrian, you don't understand. Birdie's offering the only possible way of that situation we've created. And why am I even explaining this to you? You were never supposed to know any of it. Craig's dead, the Alcinous Union's inner circle's hunting you, and they're not harmless. And they're not harmless idiots like Simmons or that stoner from the video store. They're... What do you want from me? The folder? No, Adrian, they want you. They're convinced she needs your... Hey, that booth is taken. What the hell are you doing? Bastard, give me back the bag, you little... What do they need us for? Call. Heavy breathing. Ugh. Aid got the bag off of him and drove off in the Cherokee. Pretty sure he didn't see my face. Is the log inside? Checking now. Okay. Here it is, Aid, thank God. Audio log number 1. He said they're hunting me. Lenny, what? The Alcinous Union? The Inner Circle or something like that? I don't know anything about that, Aid. Why you, though? Did he say? I think he does know something about it. No, he didn't have time. You shut up right then. Damn it. All right, Adrian, we can't waste any more time. I'm waiting for your call. Okay, last one. September 5th. Heading to meet with a witness objective. Eliminating information leaks on Project Alkanos. Witnessed a 68-year-old Georgian native, Cletus Moore, claims that on 08/20/2005 he saw a sign in the forest. For safety, use of zero-category amnestics is authorized. Hi there, I'd like to book a room for the night. Yes, of course. Your name? Houston, Craig Houston. Sorry, what did you say? Is it always this loud here? Never mind. I need to speak with one of your employees. Cletus Moore works here, right?
Да и чего же он вам
Oh,
сделал-то?
what's that poor
Он
man
вас
done to you?
предупреждал?
Since he quit
Под
drinking, he's been an
памперсом
angel, I
всё.
swear.
Не он, это не
It wasn't
он.
him, it
Эти
wasn't.
золотые руки
I'm not losing
терять
those
не
golden
собираюсь.
hands. Ma'am, I am not with the police. I just need to talk to him.
А,
Oh, you'll find him in the trailer right behind the motel.
прямо замотали.
You just want to chat, right?
Вы же поболтать просто.
Just chat. He sure loves that, our Cletus. Here's your key, Mr. Houston, room 5. Leaving early tomorrow? What? Very early. Mr. Moore? Mr. Moore, are you there? Mr. Moore, what do you want? My name is Craig. Craig Houston. I want to ask you a few things. Wasn't me. I'm not with the police, Mr. Moore. Ah, just call me Cletus, Sonny, alright? What's your name again? Craig. Craig Houston. What? Craig Houston. Tell me, Mr. Moore, have you lived here long? Many years, Sonny. Can't recall how many. You do work here? Sure do, right here at this motel. I remember when Grace, the current missus, asked her daddy to leave to go out with the girls, and her daddy, oh, he was quite a man, handy as they come. Rambling. Only drank too much, but that's how it goes. Now that's the old me. That man abused it too much back then, but now no more. Cross my heart, 2 years sober. God spare me, back then. Do you walk in the woods often? In the woods? Sometimes, when there's not much work. Not many folks come to our motel, mostly working people, not so much to do. When I stroll into the woods, listen to birds, look at the trees, think of God. And before, it used to be. People say you saw something strange there. Well, the youngsters mock old Cletus, but when the second coming happens, they'll sing a different tune. Won't be long now till Christ returns, not long at all. All the signs align, he'll gather us in his bosom soon. Time is short as the bird's beak, so it's time we sinners repent. The signs all align. What signs? It's all in the book, son, all in the book. Think on it. Great calamities, wars, no love left in human hearts. In the woods, right at that spot, the Virgin herself came to me. The Virgin? Cross my heart, Sonny. I've never lied in my life. Well, maybe when drunk once or twice, but that was long ago. I'm a sinner. The Virgin Mary appeared to me in a flash of light. The 8th of August. I remember it till the day I die. A bright maiden, beautiful with eyes mournful, as if calling out. Oh, Cletus, you don't have long left to tread the earth, and the man's time has come to partake. Where exactly did you see her? Well, I went deeper into the woods that day, not to drink, don't you think that. The clouds parted, divine fire flared, and in the middle of the flame, her. Black hair, real young. In her hair, I swear this, though the book says nothing, some kind of bird, like a brooch, but almost alive. I don't know why I'm doing an accent. Well, everyone laughed at me, except good old Levi. Now he's a real journalist. Says I'm his top quality informant. Told me so himself. Top quality, eh, Greg? Have you seen the article he wrote? Oh no, see, he writes to those Alcyonists. God take their souls. And I don't use the internet. The government scrubs our brains through it. Real worms start growing. I read it all in the paper. And I haven't had a phone in years. All that stuff's of the devil, Sonny. Does that noise bother you? What? I said, does the noise bother you? Alright, never mind. I'm out of questions. Cletus, before I go, please read this. What's this paper? I don't Oh, my head. Oh, who are you? Goodbye, Mr. Moore. So the paper itself is a powerful amnestic. Mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Time to leave the first audio log in the box with the login for my profile, agency profile. Code phrase to myself, where the house breathes with an iron throat. Tomorrow, if all goes well, I'll return for it. Otherwise, someone from higher management will pick it up, Arcona out. What? What does that mean? Motel. This has the train track next to it. Anton. Room 5, probably. Grill, Sandy's Cafe, video rental. Video rental. What do you say at the very end there? Where the house breathes with an iron throat. I assume we go there. Kai, you gotta drive to this address, side road 280. You sure? Yes. Going away from my call. Said room 5 is where he stayed. What a dump. How'd you even figure out where to go? From the sound of the train on the tape, there's only one motel near the railroad in Fort Vale. Damn, you're a genius. Aid, you blow my mind sometimes. Good evening. So many folks dropping by in the night these days. Want to book a room? I want to book room 5. Room 5 is occupied. Damn, I'm outside. Aid, what do we do? It's somewhere inside. The log is right there. Maybe break in? Maybe the renter is not inside? Let's rent the adjacent room. Think we can get it from in somewhere? Wait, did he say where exactly the tape was? Where the house breathes with the iron throat. I don't know. In motels like that, pairs of rooms are often connected by shafts, you know, sewage ventilation. But not the neighboring ones, more like rooms opposite each other, i.e. on different sides of the building. What do we do? It's somewhere inside, the log is right there. Other side of the building then, why? Where the house breathes with the iron throat meant ventilation. Yes, usually those motels have paired rooms connected by shafts like sewage and ventilation, specifically rooms opposite each other. Good evening again. I went to book a room, the one across from room 5. Room 6? No, you don't get it. Not next to it, but exactly on the other side. You night owls are strange. Fine. Hardly any guests come anyway. They'll be room 11. Here's your key. Name? Kai Moreno. Okay, I'm inside. Good. Now let me check the ventilation. Nothing, all dusty. Need to look deeper if he shoved it from the other room. Found it. A small metal box locked naturally. Use the gray key card you picked up at the factory. Good thinking. Alright, it opened. There's a note. Aid, write this down. Website. I'm assuming I need to actually write that down. I'm just gonna do that real quick. Password. D. Percentage. RG95. Okay, done. Waiting for your call. Excellent. Okay, let's go poking around inside his, in the website. Okay, so when you go to 3.3ammeddi.cia. Search. Username. Arcona. Password. Whoops. D. Percentage. RG95. Login. Oh boy, we have a lot here. Okay. Urgent update Agent Nelson. Immediately cease all contact with ex-agent Bertram Nelson. He is suspected of direct involvement in the Alcyanist cult, presumed codename Cardinal. Directive, full cessation of contact until the investigation is complete. Interesting, so he's of the inner circle. Let's start at the bottom. Or this one. Documents on Project Alchemist. A leak of critical information on Project Alchemist is suspected. The classified documents are contained in a folder labeled Top Secret. The presumed holder is Adrian Straub, son of Helen Straub, recently deceased under unexplained circumstances. The documents are protected by antimemetics of category 0 to 4. To protect the civilian population, immediate seizure of the folder from A. Straub is required. The higher management has proposed declassifying the data in the folder to prevent actions of B. Nelson. No final decision has yet been made. So Bertie here is trying to do some fucked up shit. We just happen to have it. So every time we open up the folder, we get flashed with very, very strong antimemetic things and we lose our memory. Odds are Houston also lost his memory, and since we were in proximity, we lost a few moments of time while he probably fully left. Suspension of search for Patient 0. Patient 0, under the strongest influence of the memetic virus codenamed Alchemist. Oh, it's a virus. So that's what's in the folder, is a memetic virus. Has been found and identified following a psychiatric evaluation by Dr. V. Haldane. Kai Moreno has been deemed harmless and released after treatment with level 3 amnestics. Note, Kai Moreno cohabitated with HD through the experiment. So, it is his girlfriend throughout the experiment. So she was being experimented on this entire time, and Kai was dating her, and then she is now some otherworldly being. And then how is our mom involved? What happened to her exactly? And why did Craig say they're all still here about the factory when Kai saw nothing at all? I'm really confused, but our assumption was right. Hallie Dove is, in fact, the girl, is her that we are seeing. Other people have been seeing. Rumors about the use of amnesiacs. Update. Can't look at anything else. Okay. Let's call him back. Okay. Adrian, so what does it say? I'm losing my damn mind over here. It mentions you, Kai. What? Hallie, I don't understand, Aid. My head, it's splitting. Aid, it's like I remember and don't remember. Two lives flashing in my head, like I'm sitting between two mirrors. Aid, my friend, I don't believe this. There are photos of you together in the apartment documents. I'm coming over. Wait for me. Kai sits on the bed. Oh, hi. You're here. Here's a letter. Here are photos of you and Hallie together. Yeah, that's me. We looked younger here, don't we? God, that's her. That's her. But how? She was just a living person. How could that be? Here's the lease with Hallie's name on yours. Wait, did I never look properly? Or maybe I just didn't notice until you pointed at it. How much else is hidden in this place? I wonder. Here's a letter from Hallie to you. Oh, Aid, I recognize the handwriting. Now it makes sense. It's not just that everyone sees her. Everyone really does know her. They just don't remember. Aid, there's something behind the poster above the bed. What? Let's take a look. No, there's nothing there, Adrian. Shit, I'm sorry. I can't. Look, check it yourself after I'm gone, okay? There's a sledgehammer somewhere in the drawers. I just know I won't survive if I look now. How? She was my girlfriend, the closest person I had from what you've shown me. But I don't remember a thing, Aid. Not one detail. I don't remember her voice or how her hair smelled. I don't remember what she called me or what I called her. I can't even recall a single stupid argument. I can tell you what I remember. Don't. No. Wait. Not now. I need to think it all through, Aid. I'm going home. I'm sorry, I can't. Kai leaves. Do you think she's back there? Kai? Hello? Adrian? Who is this? How do you have Kai's phone? Oh, you know who this is, Adrian. Yo, pal. Uncle Bertie. Nelson? What did you do to Kai? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's alive and, well, maybe just forgot a few things. You know, our good old Kai's a great guy, but without him, we'd have never discovered your address. Funny thing. Looks like the girlie is trying to stop us from dropping by for a visit. No matter how long we circle around your building, we just can't seem to find the door to your apartment. Funny, isn't it? But don't you worry. The inner circle of the Alcinous Union always finds a way to pay a visit. What do you need me for? Just take the folder. Oh, Adrian. We don't need your folder at all. I've known what's in there for ages. We need you. Well, not all of you. Just your, physical body. Oh, well, there's no point in explaining that to you, is there? Well, you wait for the guests, 80. Give this a listen. Okay. Sledgehammer. Grab it. Grab it. Take the poster down. How do we get back there? Oh, what's happening? Who's calling? No one's calling. Hello? Adrian. Hallie? Hallie, is that you? Adrian, help me. Find me. Read what's inside the folder. But how? Houston died opening it. Hallie, how am I supposed to do it? What's beyond the poster, I bet? Beyond Halcyon. There's a phone in there. Why is there a phone in there? And chapter 3. We good? What is happening? What am I doing now? Why is that a thing? Okay. Concerning? Oh, who do I meet with? I need to meet with someone now? We need to meet with either Leonard or Marcy. Leonard seems to know what's going on, so let's go meet with Leonard. You decide to trust Lenny. When you glance at the people, the scientist is already standing at your door. Let's go, Adrian. I'll take you somewhere safe. You walk down the first floor. You flinch. Someone grabs your arm firmly. Something cold presses against your back. Instinctively, you turn your head. It's the Alcionist, the same one who tried to persistently lure you out earlier. Leonard doesn't look surprised. I'm sorry, Adrian. You were in my place. You'd have done the same. You get into an unremarkable gray sedan. The Alcionist sits behind you in the back seat, resting a small submachine gun across his knees. Lenny takes the driver's seat. For a while, the scientist mumbles something incoherent about saving the world, about the good of mankind, about terrible mistakes and redemption, but you barely listen. Your mind is consumed by a single thought. What will happen to you now? You're very scared. From time to time, you glance sideways at the man sitting next to you. His hand rests on the trigger, the muzzle pointing directly at your knees. He hardly moves, staring straight ahead, yet his whole body seems tense, ready to react in an instant. There's nowhere to run. You pass the city's outskirts, the railroad, the rundown motel, and head towards the woods. The car starts to rattle on the uneven road. The car slips through a narrow gap between the bushes. At last, you reach a small clearing. On the far side, you notice a modest building. It looks like a garage or a storage shed at first. A neatly dressed man in thin glasses is already waiting for you. The Alcynist escorts you out of the car. The man in the glasses greets you with a polite smile, pulling something from his pocket. It's a photograph. You try to focus on it, to understand what's in it, but your vision blurs. The world tilts. You felt something like this before, once before, when you had a full-body anesthesia. You open your eyes. What the fuck? A blinding white light shines above you. You can't move. Slightly above your brow, a long needle points straight at your forehead, extending from a massive cylindrical machine wrapped in cables. From the ceiling, a soft, crooning voice speaks. Don't be afraid, Adrian. It won't hurt at all. Don't resist, don't resist. You hear a faint hum. The needle begins to move. You feel its icy tip touch your skin. You feel the disgusting pressure of metal. Finally, crack. There really is no pain. With each passing second, what was once Adrian Straub dissolves, slipping quietly into the background. The one that could still feel fear is gone. You feel a serene euphoria. There's no more I, no more you, no more suffering. Nothing remains. Nothing at all. In the distance, a radiant bird spreads its wings. Its face is holy. The shadow of its wings falls over what was once you. My name is Alkanost, goddess upon the earth. Hear my song, O mankind, and rejoice. Hear and rejoice. So I guess that was one ending. Okay, I'm gonna guess we need to... Oh, everything's gone. What? Oh, there we go. This wall can be broken with a tool. Excellent. Let's crack open that wall. And we have... a badge? Something. Oh, here we go. Login for... what does it say? Forget me not, face of gold. Thank you for your purchase, Holly. Follow the Kingfisher. Login, forget me not. Okay. Take the phone. Who is this? Mr. Straub, this is Victor Haldane. Listen to the messages from RC and me immediately. Your life depends on it. Oh, we have more messages. Marcy Kellner. The inner circle of the Alcynist is hunting you. You need to hold out until we come for you. Victor, Lenny, and I. Lenny is a sellout. Don't leave the apartment, okay? It seems the poor girl is trying to protect you. That will work in our favor. They won't be able to simply enter your place, but they'll do everything they can to track you down. Hang in there, we're close, okay? Mr. Alb, I'm instructed to brief you on the countermeasures against the Alcynist inner circle. First of all, let me be clear. At this stage, you can trust only our science team, Leonard, Marcy, and myself. Leonard's a sellout, so no. Any civilian, soldier, or government official may already be compromised. The Alcynist inner circle cannot enter your apartment directly, thanks to a memetic virus codenamed Alkanost. Your door is protected by a memetic barrier. We don't know why. According to our date, there are currently 3 threats. First, the photographer. The Alcynist will attempt to locate your apartment through your window. If you hear a charging flash, close the blinds immediately. This camera will be temporarily disabled with the laser. If you have something like a laser pointer, use it as an improvised defense tool. They must not photograph you. Second, phone calls. Trust no one. Thanks to the traitor Bertram Nelson, the Alcynists have gained access to auditory amnesiacs. Avoid answering unfamiliar numbers. At any sign of strange noises or unusual phrases, hang up immediately, or you risk complete memory loss. Third, Javier. He'll most likely try to lure you out through the door. Do not open it under any circumstances. He's resourceful and extremely dangerous. Only open the door if we notify you in advance. Marcy and I will be the ones to come for you. If you need us, call us. Straub. We won't let you fall into Nelson's hands. I can't let this happen again. Adrian, this is Lenny Markham. Please listen carefully to what I have to say. You may have misunderstood what happened at the payphone. You know too much now. Adrian, the research group I was a part of made several extremely reckless decisions. In short, stay away from Marcy Kellner. My former colleagues have no idea what they're dealing with. You have to understand, neither you nor they know— oh my god, this is going too quickly. Okay, so he's saying come meet me. I'm not gonna do that. Half. I'll admit, the cherry pie was really damn good. Sabine and I send our thanks. But for screwing me over a little, Adrian, here's what I really have to say. Adrian, here's what I really have to say. I've been hanging out on that forum, you know, the Alcinous Union. I don't like what they're saying there. They're looking for you, not with good intentions. This wasn't you who came to my hotel, was it? Maybe that's for the best. Good thing you're keeping your head down. Something bad's happening. Something really bad. Tell you what, come over to my place, the hotel. You're not far, right? I know we barely know each other, but Sabine and I promise we'll keep you safe until things calm down. Then you gotta get out of town quietly. That's what I think. And my Laura will be glad for the company. You haven't met her, have you? Curious. Who's this? Laura Simmons. And guy from the forum. Call that number. Who's the guy from the forum? Wait. Hey, Scorpion Grass. Forget me not, you're back. God, we barely talked after that shit show on Something Strange. Did you end up moving on to some other forum? Either way, thanks for calling. Oh man, it's so good to hear from you. Maybe we could meet sometime? Remember, I wanted to visit you in Fort Vale. All call logs can be found on the whiteboard. Laura Simmons. Hello? I know this number. Hallie? Hallie Dove? I don't remember who you are. Oh, my head. Hallie, where are you? Are you alive? Please tell me you're okay. Hallie, why are you in front of my eyes? What's happening? It's Laura Simmons. I can't do this. Laura Simmons, huh? That was really loud. Jesus. Okay, Simmons. Another one. My god, this dude has a loud camera. Jesus. Gosh, okay, Simmons, Laura. Dude. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Looking for Laura Simmons. Laura. 450-499. Okay, what do we got? Laura, hi. Who is this? I'm a friend of Hallie Dove. My name's Adrian Straub. Oh god. You remember her. Did she call you too? Laura, Hallie is in danger. We need to talk. Wait a minute, my head's spinning. Where is Hallie? What happened to her? I don't know yet. We're trying to find out. Please, we need your help. Oh, okay. What do you want to know? How are you two connected? I think I remember. We're friends. Well, as close to friends as it could be with Hallie. We went to the same college before she disappeared. So you knew her well? You know, Hallie was always very closed off. I don't think anyone really knew her. Maybe except Kai. Kai! Adrian, do you know Kai Moreno? Yes. They were seeing each other. Yes, I remember. He and I, we were the only two people she trusted at all. Hallie's always been an interesting one. Some people called her weird, but the three of us could always get along. She had trouble with people in real life, at least. Adrian Straub, you say? I think Kai told me about you. Childhood friend, right? Something like that. He was so mad at you when you left. You thought you forgot about him. Hallie seemed to not care, but I think she misses you too. I met those two sort of by chance. First her, then Kai. We just started chatting with Hallie after classes, such a normal thing. I only after learned from her for what it was, a social feat. She's always seemed very fragile, Adrian, like a little bird blown from its nest by a storm. Oh, I wanted to protect her from everything, to wrap her in a feather blanket, to tell her everything will be okay, so she never has to be afraid again. They'll find her, right? She'll be okay? Was Hallie involved in anything strange? Hard to say, Adrian. I only know she had quite a few internet friends. Online, it's easier to connect. You can wear a mask, and paradoxically, under a guise. Hallie could be sincere without fear of judgment. She hardly ever told me about her online friends. I suspect the Hallie I know and the Hallie and the Nat are almost two different people. Where and when did you last see her? I don't remember. Please try. Any places you used to go often? Hallie rarely left home. It's strange. As I speak to you now, memories of her seem to fog over. Only one image sticks. A cafe with huge windows, all bathed in sunlight. Maybe we went there after classes? They had damn good coffee, and the waitress was very sweet. Haha. I don't even remember where it was. Probably near the college? Strange, there's also Sandy's Cafe on that street, a video rental. For school, we used to use the coffee shop on the intersection with Myositis Boulevard, but I can't for the life of me remember that cafe. After Hallie disappeared, we all kind of stopped thinking about it. Ugh. What was it called? I can't remember anything else, Adrian, I'm sorry. Maybe someone who works in that street remembers? I hope that helps. Helps what? What were we even talking about? Laura, thank you. Okay, how... Okay, not there. What website do we need to go to then for this? Kingfisher, okay, here we go. Can we log in? What is all this? Kingfisher, follow the Kingfisher. Follow the Kingfisher. Enter your email. Send link. Okay, thanks for your order. Payment link be sent. All for union. I'll sign this union. You're good with keeping secrets. Follow the Kingfisher. To the blue door. Text, okay, forget me not. And our password was F4BE0FG0D. There we go. Okay, Operation Straub, not found. First Revelation, not found. There we go. So let's start with Flash of 2008 Sounds by the Agencies again. What really happened? Alcinus, I need your help. There's a massive cover-up operation going on right now. Sometimes I grab a drink with the old guy at the motel by the railroad. For the past week, he hasn't stopped talking about some holy maiden he saw in the woods on that exact day, August 20th. Isn't that near the closed research facility? Yeah, closed. That guy's not Cletus by any chance, the very one. Old Man Moore. Although Alcinus changing direction? I don't know where else to talk about this, but here. You all see her too, right? Of course, yeah. Don't you think the Cardinal's gotten a little too obsessed with her lately? The Cardinal has never been wrong before. If he says she is to save us, then so it is. Besides, it's strange to question such obvious things. She guides us, she's divine. Has it ever crossed your mind the reason she appeared might be something else entirely? Why can no one remember when it started? Why don't we consider that she could be another CIA conspiracy? Brother, I understand that the freedom of thought is cornerstone of the Alcinus Union, but some truths are so self-evident that doubting them is simply foolish. You don't doubt that the grass is green, fresh, that the sun gives us warmth. You don't doubt that the Scientists are the last refuge of the persecuted. Do not blaspheme, the inner circle forgives you, just try not to give in such a childish doubts again. Why are you doing this? Please tell me why. I'm the chrysalis, you're my old skin, Hallie. Do you really hate me this much? Of course, you're the imperfect in me. I'm meant to become something good, grand, you're just dead weight. What did they do to me? They're just helping me be born. Don't obstruct their work, please. I couldn't bear another attempt at sabotage from you. Just accept it. I'll chew my fingers off. What's going on? The newbie talking to herself? Do whatever you want with this body, I can take it. Helen says it won't be long now. She seems to think I'm suffering. I'm not. Who's Helen? Kai doesn't love you, never did. Laura pities you, in her eyes you've always been just a pathetic worm. She sees your jealousy, enjoys it so much. That's the gist of your friendship. I know. Girl, you gotta see someone about this. Kai should stop acting out his rescuer fantasies. You're dead weight to him too, not just me. Tonight he'll hear it from us. How does he justify to himself our nightly disappearances? Does he suspect anything? Maybe it's time to reassure him in his suspicion. How long do you think he'll last? Please don't. I don't pity you, Hallie. You deserve everything that's coming. Contains code words. Hey, who's calling? Eddie, how are you? It's Marcy Kellner. We've ended up with Victor getting ready to come and get you. What's going on over there? The cult's trying to get me. I'm holding up for now. Oh, my boy, you're doing so well. Just a little longer. We're waiting for Leonard to respond, but he hasn't been answering any of our calls. Lenny left me a message. He says he wants to meet up with me separately from you. What? That's very troubling, Adrian. I need to discuss it with Haldane. Wait for us, alright? Better not contact Lenny by yourself. Did you notice anything else strange about him? He seems to be connected to Nelson somehow. I heard him call from a payphone. Oh my god, are you sure? If that's true, that's terrible news. Lenny knows everything about the project, about the agency. That changes everything. Don't meet with him under any circumstances. We're coming. Hang up. Cool. So I think that Hallie was used as a vessel for a god. And that in the other ending, we became the next vessel for the god. So that's what we're here for. To be used as a vessel through Project Alkanost for whatever this god is. And so that's why the cult wants us. So we have some code words here. Sisifratum. Sisofromatum. Sisofromatum. 05 it happens, says Alkanost. Sisofromatum. Interesting. So, this god was implanted within Hallie as a vessel through this Project Alkanost. But Hallie wanted nothing to do with it. Something clearly happened that led to the explosion, maybe a false awakening of the god that then killed Helen, and maybe Helen, our mom, was involved in implanting this god into Hallie. And now Hallie's been detached from her body, and that's why she's kind of haunting everyone, because she's trying to figure out how to get back. Is that it? Maybe we can find a cafe with a bunch of natural lighting. Sandy's Cafe. It was along Sycamore Street. So that entity that she was seeing in her dreams is whatever that being is that was implanted within her, taking her face, taking over her body. What do I do next? Oh, code words. Siso Chromatum. Open. Did I fuck up? No. Okay, we got one. Now what? What do we call... Hello, what's this number? Who is this? Hello? Kai, hello? Aid, you looked behind the wall, didn't you? That night. The night I saw Hallie, she left her phone. That same night Kai breathed. I remember, a flash. I remember hiding her phone behind that damn poster, like I wasn't myself, like some of our stuff I must have just thrown away. Aid, it's unbearable. I remember it as if it was a dream, a parallel life. Everything's coming back. I couldn't protect her, I couldn't. I don't deserve to live, Aid. Kai. What did they do to her? To us? Why? Aid, let's just leave town. Far away, anywhere. Are you still home? Let's get out of here before it's too late, okay? You can now leave with Kai. But that doesn't give us the answers we're looking for. Copy center. Cafe. Oh, 065635. See if anyone answers. Hello, Cindy's Cafe. You're a bit early. We're not open yet. If it's about an order, you try calling back a little later. Good morning. Is there a cafe nearby with big windows? And why do you ask? You better come to see us, haha. Old Sandy's got the best patrons in town and all that. Sorry for calling so early. Once we open, stop by. Coffee pie is top notch. Business is business, but I can feel it in my bones. There's a storm coming, best stay indoors. Are you Sandy? The one and only, old Sandy, 40 years in business, outlived all competition. Even old cats from the cafe next door. For a while, his cherry pies caused quite a stir, but now everyone's completely forgotten this place even existed. Not really, skill never fades. What do you mean forgotten about him? Oh, it's a strange story. I don't even know how it happened, but one day he's just lost all his regulars. He came by to complain, poor thing. His cafe is exactly 2 houses down from mine, Sam Street, towards the intersection with Chill Street. I don't think it even shows up on the map anymore. You can only find it by the address. Old Cat says once in a while someone wanders in by accident, but they never come back. I feel bad for him, but business is business. What's this cafe called? Something simple. Oh dear, my memory's failing me. Don't remember. You're welcome. Stop by the store passes. 36. Let's see if the video rental store has any information. Hey, video rental here. Have you seen that storm rolling in? Good evening. Is there a cafe nearby with big windows? Sandy's, you mean? Wait, nah, I don't think you mean Sandy's. Their windows are, well, sort of average size. I remember the old lady used to have a rival, stole all the students for a while. Then something happened and now hardly anyone goes there. If you ever stop by Sandy's, ask about that story. The waitress there love to talk about it. Thanks a lot. Same to you, my friend. It gets kind of dull sitting here all alone. Nice to have someone to talk to for a change, and watch out for the storm. Best to stay inside for now. 291206. The copy store then. Hello, what are we printing today? You sent it by email? Good afternoon. Is there a cafe nearby with big windows? Beats me. There's Sandy's, but it's closer to the side road. I think there was another one on the way there. I remember great food, cozy place, fair prices. Can't figure out why no one goes there anymore. Oh wait, I remember. Old Sandy had a real feud with them over customers for a while, that's right. Everyone was talking about how she kept visiting the guy to steal his recipe. We at the university had a good laugh over it. So yeah, there's one, but for some reason hardly anyone goes there anymore, even though it's closer. If you drop by Sandy's Cafe, what's it called? Beats me, don't remember. Something, some simple name, don't recall. Some simple name, don't recall. Simple name, don't recall. So how do we figure out the name then? Exactly 2 houses down from mine. Same street towards the intersection with Chill Street. 55? There we go. Oh, here we go. Sycamore Drive 55, a cozy cafe with large windows, best cherry pie in Fort Vale. 760023. Or this unnamed place. 7600, let's say 03? 23. Call. Are you there? Can you give us something? Hee hee. I was waiting for your call, Adrian. Beware the storm. Who are you? I work here, silly. Ask what you wanted. What's your cafe called? Mr. Katz. Mr. Katz, phone for you. Wait, hold on. Hello, Katz speaking. Best cherry pies in Fort Vale. Alright, who's this? Did you want something? Sorry to bother you, but bother me. Don't make me laugh. I've got nothing but time now. 1 customer all week. 1. It's death. Literal death for business. 1 young guy took coffee and pie. I was so glad I even shared the recipe. Anyone but that old hag Sandy. So Kai came in. Why do you have so few customers? I'm cursed, that's why. Alright, kidding. Or maybe not. One day they all just vanished, like smoke. Used to be packed with students. This was their favorite spot. Thought it was so smart, opening right next to college, but look how it turned out. Strange thing, sometimes 1 or 2 still drop by, but no one ever comes back. Even called a couple of my regulars, and would you believe it? They had forgotten they'd ever been here. All in one day. Can you believe it? They said, sure, we remember your cafe, but can't recall its name to save our lives. I call again, and it's like they never called. They even said the same words, can you imagine? Do you remember what your cafe is called? Well, of course. The name's simple. My cafe is called... I gotta walk outside and look. Well, something's right on the tip of my tongue, I swear. I don't think I've forgotten. Oh dear Lord, it's not a stroke, is it? What's happening to me? Hey, come here a second. Yes, Mr. Katz? Does my smile look normal? Perfectly normal. Can't you remember the name of your cafe? Can't remember the name of your cafe, can you? Guess I'll go read the sign. You know, Adrian, something tells me that even if Mr. Katz reads the sign, he'll still forget. If I were you, I'd ask him to fetch the cafe's documents. Have him read them to you, you know, without reading. All right? Seems I could read it just fine, but the moment I stepped over the threshold, poof, gone again. Am I really getting that old? A bit too soon for that, isn't it? Mr. Katz, maybe check the cafe's paperwork. Goes to grab that. City of Fort Vale business license certificate reads that the cafe certifies that. Tell me, did I already read this? Try spelling it out. S-U. S-U. Let's try spelling it backwards. All right. Shine. S-U-N. Sunshine. Cafe Sunshine. Right, backwards, that would be sun. Thank you, Mr. Katz. You've obtained, in this dialogue, you've obtained one of the code words. Sunshine. Sunshine. Whoops, spelled it wrong. Sunshine, no. Okay. That's another one down. So where am I looking for the final clue? Because that was all my leads so far. The cafe, check. The website, check. So where is our last... Oh. Marcy, Adrian, how are you? Holding up for now. Good. As you probably realize, Lenny is no longer part of our plan. Whatever happens, don't open the door for him, and don't contact him again. No one knows what he's after now. Looks like it's just me and Victor now. I don't know, Addie. I have to trust him. I've done terrible things, Addie. We all have. We hid behind scientific duty, the proverbial greater good. But Haldane? That's something else. Every night, sitting in that white room, alone with her, coldly, slicing into a child's mind with a surgeon's precision. I wonder if he ever felt anything. And if he didn't, what can you expect from a man like that? I don't understand what's going on in his head anymore. Oh, Victor. What would he say to poor Hallie if she was somehow able to contact him? Well, we won't ever know. One can't call from the other side. Wait a second. We have no record. No record. Oh, maybe if we call... Let's call, shit, what's his name? Haldane. Okay, so 99999. Let's call him from her phone and see what happens. 99999. What, Miss Dove? This is your number. I know it's impossible. For one brief, cowardly moment, I let myself believe you're still alive. Of course, that's not how life works. Hallie Dove is dead. Her fractured imprint became a monument to my mistake. All that's missing is a signature. Victor Haldane, the main actor. Forgive my sentimentality, whoever you are on the other end. Miss Dove, your face, it's etched into my mind, something out of Dickens. I've wanted to say I'm sorry so many times. I don't deserve forgiveness. I don't even deserve for you to hear these words. My apologies. I wouldn't have spoken at all, but it seems even the sliver of remorse is getting too hard to conceal. Mr. Haldane, forgive me. Straub. I'm musing. Found Hallie's phone. Where, if I may ask? Well, who cares? It's all right that you heard. I'm not ashamed of my words. Forgive me only for my selfishness of it. What exactly do you regret? You truly want to know, Straub? I was Hallie's psychiatrist. My task was to prepare her for her consciousness for the metamorphosis. Preparation, Adrian, meant amplifying the traits that would allow us to control her, and for her to control us. A perversion of a noble profession. I was preparing a child for slaughter, deliberately, surgically, while inflicting as much suffering as possible upon her soul. Detailed records of our sessions are inside your folder, except one. The one I still keep, called Sentimental. I can't read it anyway. All records related to Hallie have gained antimemetic qualities. I only remember the gist of it. After one session, Miss Dove asked me about the meaning of a word. Apparently she'd seen it in some kind of rental document and didn't understand. That word in Greek means repentance, or radical change of mind, Adrian. What it was again. Right, the word itself became an antimemetic. I convinced myself long ago that I was acting for the good of humanity. Too convenient an escape for a coward's conscience, and deep down I always knew. Now it's time to pay. It should have been me there instead of your mother, Straub. You can still make things right. Make things right. Perhaps not. What's done is done, Straub. But you're partly correct. That this desire for death is nothing but cowardice too. It also slipped with the consequences of their actions. Now you understand. My duty is to protect you, Adrian, even if it won't absolve me. You hold on now. We'll get through this. Okay, so the word in Greek, repentance or radical change of mind, Adrian. What's the Greek word for repentance? Metanoia? No. Something in here. Document contains a code word. Procedure meta. Okay, well, I solved that problem. Metanoa. Metanoa. Who is it? Adrian here. We're here. There isn't much time left. Get outside as fast as you can. If there's something you still haven't done, do it now. Call me back and don't waste time. All right, let's open up the document. Of all the code words. Addendums, Bertram Nelson, Project Alkanost. Don't do something. What? People see Javier. In his hands, a small machine gun with a suppressor aimed twirly. Pang, he tried to recall a code word. Sunshine. You shout the word. Through the people, you see Javier pause for a moment as if lost in thought. His eyes take on a strange, vacant look. What was I doing? Gilly turns and walks away. Shit, okay. Okay, addendum. Bertram Nelson, Project Alkanost, Memo H. Straub. Surveillance camera records, instant report from the 8th of 20th, 2005. H. Dove Psychological Sessions Logs, Glossary. Okay, addendum 1, removal of designated Bertram. There's no time to read the rest. I must tell Mars about Nelson's real plan. A, this is fucked, we need to do something about Birdie. I've been getting reports, the Cardinal, Colt, what the hell's going on? I spoke with them, on the surface everything's as always, but we set up extra surveillance through Markham. Most likely, Birdie found out about it, clever bastard. The wire's been failing since yesterday. Have you uncovered anything? Birdie's fucked up in the head. Not news for you, but this is darker than usual. We have one unconfirmed recording from a meeting from the inner circle. He ranted for hours about creating a god. Classic. I agree. He's not the first one nor the last. Ironically, that's essentially what we're doing ourselves. We're protecting the United States of America. Yeah, he has his own place. Apparently from the start his goal was to give our imprint a physical body and extra autonomy. He calls it crystallization. Essentially the same process that occurs naturally when native noosphere dwellers. He wants his own tamed god. Christ, does he even understand how dangerous it is? Full text folder marked the main menu. Christ, does he even understand how dangerous that is? Not to mention the massive risk of aliasing, and don't even start philosophical speculation about what will happen to an imprint forced into physical embodiment. Any added autonomy introduces a huge number of untrackable variables. This will be a chaos, almost certainly catastrophic. The end of the world, literally an apocalypse. Does he not care? Seems not to. Apparently he's convinced the newborn will obey him. Idiots, we should just blink. It'll be difficult. Besides, I'm sure he's prepared for that outcome. Most likely someone else, someone we don't even know, will take his place. I'm afraid HQ won't issue directives until it's already too late. Fucking bureaucrats, fine. We can't take the risk. Wipe his memory for now. Amnestic of no less than category 4. Make sure he can't pull anything, remove his tonal, leave him vegetable. Leave him vegetable, perfect. Yes, that'll be alright. Note. Agent A was later suspended and detained in blank on suspicion of ties to B Cardinal. Perfect. Imprints. Interdisciplinary reports, creation, abstract, development of fully controllable artificial subautonomous mimetic imprint possessing variable antimimetic and suggestive properties. The first test of partial brain digitalization technology through directive procedure frontal integration DPFI methods. Psychological conditioning of the prototype subject. Personality correction aimed at maximizing assimilation, efficiency, and increasing yada yada yada. This is all about digitizing the brain. Memo. As the head, this is from our mother. Dear colleagues, as head of the Special Antimimetics Division, I must report the subhuman working conditions of my research team. Basic comfort for my people who actually do something should be top priority for any self-respecting administrator. I hereby demand installation of water cooler, unrestricted access, yada yada yada. Harassment of Dr. Kellner must stop immediately. We are well aware of the consequences of amnesiac exposure. Dr. Kellner is a highly responsible professional who has never violated any critical protocols. I personally vouch for her. Respectfully, Dr. H. Straub. What are all these? Surveillance smoking room. Date redacted. H. Straub. Victor, do you have a lighter? Of course, Straub. Did you forget yours? Heh. Straub smiles politely. Victor, how are your sessions with Miss Dove going? Everything's as planned. May I ask, do you have any children? No, I'm not married. Not sure what you're getting at. Haldane, I'm doing my job, Straub. I don't want to hear approaches, not even from you. I know, Victor. You're part of this too, Straub, but don't look at me like that. Straub, I'm well aware of that as well. Straub. Still, something keeps bothering me. Not as your supervisor, but as a fellow human being. Victor, what do you feel when you're repairing a teenager, essentially a child? Helen, Miss Straub, please, not another word. I can't. Let's not. You do your job, I'll do mine. There's nothing to discuss. Hallway. Kellner, could you step over here for a minute? Yes, Miss Straub? I received another note about you. Did you forget your badge again? Helen, this isn't the first time, Miss Kellner. They're demanding sanctions. I've been fending them off so far, but eventually I'll run out of arguments. Marcy, I know you're irreplaceable, but those idiots upstairs, they're try explaining that to them. And for God's sake, stop using the office phone to call your daughter. You know they're listening. Helen, I'm sorry. I swear it's not on purpose, it's just, it slips my mind. I'll do better, I promise. I understand. I know, Marcy. There, don't worry so much. I'll always protect all of you. Come on, our favorites for lunch again. Empty soup again? Uh-huh. Kellner and Straub again. Wine. Nellie, where did you get that? Shh, quiet. It's nearly morning anyway. Why not celebrate once a year? Our big day is coming. Are you taking a vacation? No, seriously, I'm planning to visit my baby. Have you called Addie yet? Nellie? I don't know what to say to him, Marcy. When he was little, it was so simple. He was right there in Fort Vale. Now he's somewhere far away. College, girls. I don't even want to talk. I still think you should at least call him. Haha, I'm a poor excuse for a mother, aren't I, Marcy? Quit that. What's gotten into you tonight? Marcy, what do you really think about all this? Is that Dr. Straub of the Special Division asking? Or Nellie? Nellie. Alright, well, I'm not exactly thrilled. The amnesiac treatments keep piling up. We've been staying late for weeks. That's not what I meant. What if it were your daughter? Helen, I don't know how to answer that. You know I'm lucky I don't have to work with Hallie directly. I couldn't, honestly. Thank God I'm in tech only. I don't know, Nellie. We all made our choice. All made our choice. Choice once. Every one of us has made peace with our conscience. Look at that. Look at Victor. He doesn't seem to care at all. He frightens me more than Arcona does. I'm not sure. Not even about Victor anymore. I used to be able to quiet those pangs in my chest. I don't know, Marcy. H. Straub. Maybe it's because of Adrian? None of this feels right. Are you planning to do something? End of recording. Do you think our mom freed her? Warning, all subsequent records contain direct speech by H-Dub as well as incident report from PPF5 Frontal Integration Procedure Chamber have undergone extreme amnestic damage and possess emergent antimimetic properties. Intensity increases as materials approach the incident date. Further reading carries significant risk of cognitive anomalies for all affected individuals. Oh fuck, that's wild. Haldane and Dove. Miss Dove, what's in your hair? A gift. From who? Kai. Please, in this room, speak only the truth. The outcome of the operation depends on it. Alright, I bought it myself. Why did you lie? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but understand, these sessions won't end until we get what we need. Everything that happens here is for your own benefit. Let me see that. It's a kingfisher, isn't it? Very unusual ornament. Look here, see? The backing is made from real feathers. This hue can't be reproduced by any other material because it isn't caused by pigment, but by the way the light reflects through it. It reminded me of myself. Go on. Once, the gods punished Princess Alcyone because she loved her husband too much. They turned her into a bird that lives upon the sea. They took her human voice, her body, and all that left with her was to mourn her fate among the lonely rocks. If I recall, Alcyone and six were punished for blasphemy. All I sometimes want is to run away from here, to live my life among the cold cliffs in a sea full of fog, free from everyone, to free Kai, Laura. Let some passing fisherman hear my cries by chance. Let him be frightened, tell his wife that night, and then forget in a few days. A beautiful symbol, but believe me, Hallie, far greater things await you. Don't lose your hairpin. By the end of our sessions, you'll look at it and laugh at your own words. Next one. Illegible and illegible. Instant report, the actual day everything went down. Frontal Integration Procedure Chamber. Helen Straub intentionally violated the protocol for conducting the PFIP. An antimimetic object was brought into the chamber by Dr. Straub with the apparent purpose of sabotaging the experiment and preventing the creation of the imprint, for reasons not fully investigated. During the experiment, an unexpected interaction between the frontal integration apparatus and the antimimetic object was discovered. The incident resulted in the physical death and also in the complete blank of Dr. Helen Straub. The resulting imprint in turn did not possess the required blank, effectively representing a limited trace imprint portions of H-Dub psyche. During the incident, there was a critical increase in K-field density, which led to an explosion with a yield of blank. The incident left behind unpredictable wide-field temporal anomalies localized to the Fort Vale area. According to the unconfirmed date, the virality of the effective imprint was amplified by blank. Recording of conversation cited the chamber. M. Kellner. The subject is in the frontal integration chamber. Apparatus initialized and ready. Switching to direct procedure mode. Kellner. Helen, are you inside? Helen. We must interrupt. Marcy, let her out. We can't. Kellner. I can't. Stop the machine at the stage. Helen, you need to get out of there. Nellie, I can't open the door. No. I almost knew this would happen. I will use an antimemetic category 4 to erase her memory. That way at least she will not suffer, and the imprint will not be created. Do you even understand that they blank you blank? Fuck it, let them fire me. Let them give me life imprisonment. I don't care if they wipe my memory. She doesn't deserve this, Marcy. Nellie, the machine is calibrated to the information field of a single brain. Calibration is extremely delicate. If there is an antimemetic in the chamber, I won't have time to... Nellie. Oh God, I can't stop it. End of report. We got this, symbolic anchor technology. Till recently, technologies for creating viral components relied on rather primitive means. In traditional cultures, human sacrifice. The Lawrence Brotherhood made notable progress in crude optimization of this method, Lawrence Farm, employing animal sacrifices and karmic accumulators based on techniques first discovered in ancient Egypt. The Special Department of Antimemetics proposes a more humane way of extracting the nutritive substrate required for the birth of a viral imprint on sufficient potency, the symbolic anchor. As a storage medium, a physical object accumulator, the symbol, is used, one directly related to the prototype subject. The charging occurs through the intense accumulation of karmic suffering. To achieve this, a special system of psychological conditioning was developed by Dr. V. Haldane. Instead of physical torment and bloodletting, the subject naturally transfuses the accelerated accumulation of karmic substrate into the symbol, while simultaneously preparing their own personality for digitization. During the direct frontal integration procedure, the symbol is placed into a compartment connected to the apparatus. In this way, the newborn receives a sufficient single dose of nutritive substrate for long-term existence. It is critical that the dispatcher maintain utmost precision and calibration and sterility of the compartment since blank. So, Kingfisher basically used as a battery of sorts, and fusing all of Hallie's suffering into it, so that when they imprint this new god into Hallie's body, it uses that battery basically to charge up, give them enough energy to keep going, is what I'm basically boiling this down to. Kingfisher is the battery in which the new god uses, takes that energy, charges itself up, and then uses Hallie's body to be born. Tonal is the organizer of the world, he continued, and perhaps the best way to describe its vast work is this. Upon its shoulder rests the task of creating order from chaos. It would not be exaggeration to say that everything we know and do as humans is the work of the Tonal, so say the sorcerers. Further, the Tonal is the guardian that protects something priceless, our very existence. The Tonal is everything we are, he went on. Name it. Everything for which we have a word, that is the Tonal. And since the Tonal consists of its actions, all things fall within its domain. To counteract the negative effects of frequent amnestic nullification, the Special Department of Antimemetics developed Project Tonal, a modified version of the larval custodial blah blah blah. The modified strain does not kill its host, never matures into an adult form, and most importantly, possesses information encoding properties. Larva is implanted into the agent's brain, and thanks to its immunity to amnestic nullification procedures, allows the operative to retain a basic perception of reality thereafter. The standard base of Tonal's IDEO programming includes rational materialism, volantis vitae, patriotism. The technology is proven highly effective under standard operation procedures. They put a worm in your head, and that makes you immune to the devastating effects of antimemetics, is what I'm getting at. And removing your Tonal makes you susceptible again, and probably makes you a vegetable. Generally, undesirable outcome of a viral imprint creation attempt. Under certain conditions, an already existing new sphere dweller may be invited in place of the new fully artificial entity. The consequences of aliasing are notoriously unpredictable. So basically, they also run the risk of having Hallie be the shell, the host, and instead of their new god coming in to fill that host, someone else comes in and fills that host. Which I'm gonna guess is probably what happened to Helen. Helen became the host for the new god and then died. And then now we just have Hallie out in the void, hoping to probably come back to her own body, if it still exists. And that's everything. Now what? Do we leave? Time to go? Okay, I guess we go with, Marcy. You decide to help the scientist by meeting with Lenny. I didn't meet with Lenny, though. When you look at the people, a heavy-set man is already waiting outside your door. Come on, Adrian, I'll take you somewhere safe. Silently, two familiar figures appear behind him. Haldane grips Leonard's wrist tightly. Marcy's hands slip into her pocket. Javier, help! Lenny doesn't get to finish. Haldane's hand clamps over his mouth. Neither of the scientists seem alarmed. Nothing happens. Silence fills the hallway. They look in. Leonard Markham's eyes gradually shifts into one of weary resignation. I have a gun. Haldane speaks softly. You notice the blood on his pant leg. He's standing slightly crooked, leaning on his uninjured side. Now I'm going to take my hand away, Leonard. Don't shout. When given the first chance to talk, Markham doesn't take it at first. The stout man slouches, darting glances between the two scientists, as if weighing his options. Marcy, Victor, you don't understand. The only way to fix our mistake is to use Adrian just as Bert. Marcy's expression looks nothing like it did in the photos. Gone is the soft, distracted demeanor. Her voice is sharp, almost metallic. At the facility, he's waiting, in our research complex. I'll tell you everything, I swear. Bertram, planned to use Adrian to neutralize the virus, to seal it within a physical body, to stop it from spreading beyond Fort Vale. We were supposed to take him to the front integration chamber. A reversal procedure, don't you see? Victor, Marcy, please be reasonable. Ignoring him, Haldane drags the slumped scientist towards the stairwell. You follow the scientist downstairs. You flinch when you notice a massive male figure standing motionless on the landing. Marcy and Haldane pay him no mind. Lenny's face twists in faint disappointment. You look closer, the immobilized Alcinist's eyes are wide open, staring into the void. His lips are moved slightly, as if silently repeating something. Patty, move. The amnestic won't last forever. No one notices Leonard's subtle hand movement, as if he's slipping something into the frozen man's pocket. Once outside, you climb into Lenny's car. Victor, never letting go of Markham, shoves him into the back seat and sits behind him. You notice the small pistol resting on his lap. You shotgun. Marcy drives. No one speaks during the ride. In the rearview mirror, you see Haldane's tense expression. You pass the city's outskirts, the railroad, the rundown motel, and you head into the woods. The car sits to a waddle on the uneven road. The car slips through the narrow gap between the bushes. At last, you reach a small, empty clearing on the far side. You notice on the far side, you notice a modest building. It looks like a garage or storage shed at first. Stepping out of the car, you walk toward it. Marcy pulls out a small gray key card. The door is unexpectedly heavy. Behind the thin-looking sheet metal, you hear grinding and clatter of hidden mechanisms. A faint electrical hum, several metallic clinks. Finally, the door slides aside smoothly, revealing its true thickness, nearly half a meter. Beyond the door stretches a long, brightly lit corridor with a travel ladder seemingly descending very deep underground. This is the service entrance, so we'll have to walk a bit. Don't fall behind, Adrian. The descent takes nearly a half an hour. At last, the four of you emerge into a small junction hall with multiple branching corridors. The walls are sterile white, almost glossy. The steady hum of fluorescent lamps fill the air. You can hear Lenny's labored breathing. He's clearly too heavy for such a long descent. From the ceiling, tiny surveillance cameras peer down, lonely black dots scattered across the pristine surfaces. Marcy, after Alkanos, the facility was supposed to be shut down. Nelson's waiting for us. Yeah, we'll have to pass through the cooling section. There's no other route anyway. For some time, you wind through identical corridors. You enter a vast chamber bathed in the same fluorescent light. The air smells of chlorine. Droplets of condensation glisten on the white-tiled, parabolic column supporting the high ceiling. Far below, faintly glowing blue water ripples across the cooling basin. Instead of a floor, a grid of narrow metallic catwalk stretches above it. Most have low guardrails with gaps in some places. From several catwalks, long ladders descend straight into the depths. A massive steel door blocks the passage. Someone blocked the access to the frontal integration chamber. Marcy, Lenny and I will go through the lower section to unlock the door. You and Adrian stay here. We'll meet on the other side. Marcy frowns. Is something wrong? I can't let you go alone with the traitor Markham. We're all going together. What? You don't understand. It'll be safer for you and Adrian to wait here. Damn it, Kellner. I took a bullet for you. Haldane gestures towards his leg. Marcy's face remains unmoved. Haldane, I can't trust you with this. Either we go together or we don't go at all. Victor's expression darkens. You also have to hand over your gun, Victor. Oh, for God's sake, fine. What nonsense. Here. Take it. You paranoid fool, we're wasting time. You do know how to handle this thing, Kellner. Haldane passes her a small pistol. Marcy accepts it carefully, holding it up with both hands. You head down one of the sterile corridors. Haldane walks in front of you. Lenny follows behind, and Marcy brings up the rear. After a few turns, a freight elevator looms ahead. You descend. Alright, it seems like I was rushing through the narration before. It's because I was. I had someplace I had to be, and I had no time left to do so. So, at this point moving forward, the narration should be a lot slower, which probably doesn't matter a whole lot. It says the corridor below looks nothing like the levels above, with a low ceiling, damp concrete walls streaked with condensation, dim flickering of red emergency lights. The air smells of mildew. This must be one of the maintenance tunnels beneath the cooling basin. Marcy keeps her gun trained on Lenny. Her eyes flick between him and Haldane. Strangely, she looks less confident with the weapon in her hands. At one of the side junctions, you hear something. Footsteps? Marcy turns her head instinctively. Suddenly, Lenny forcefully kicks Haldane in his injured leg. With a groan, the scientist sits to the ground. Marcy directs the pistol toward Lenny, but, moving with surprising speed, he dives into a side corridor. Marcy trembles, her face contorted. I can't. Holding the gun before her, she runs after him. The sound of frantic footsteps fades into the distance. Haldane crouches on the ground, breathing heavily. Damn it. Hurts like hell. I knew this would happen. Kellner took the gun with her, too. Idiot. No point chasing them, Straub. We're short on time. Come on. You tread through a narrow passage. They only sound the echo of your footsteps and of dripping water. Ahead, you see a glass sliding door. Behind it, a small antechamber. Beyond that, another identical door. There is a circular aperture in the ceiling of the small chamber. Inside it, an antenna-like device pointing downward. The room beyond is brightly lit. For low clearance personnel, after calibrating the cooling systems, they'd have their memories erased. Upstairs, there are similar ones for us scientists. Haha. The chamber only activates from this control room beyond. That will open the upper gate. 2 red levers on opposite walls. We'll have to pull them simultaneously. That's why we need 2 people. You hear footsteps behind you, from the same corridor you just came through. What? Staggering, Javier comes into view. His eyes dart wildly. Lips mumble incoherently. He clutches his silenced SMG with both hands, like a child. His arms tremble violently. Haldane instinctively reaches for his pocket, then remembers. A shade of realization crosses the killer's face. The Alcyanist smirks, nodding toward the door behind you. There's no choice. Haldane is unarmed. At gunpoint, you both back into the anti-mnemonic chamber. The Alcyanist gestures for you to stop beneath the antenna. Moving slowly, unsteadily, he starts towards you. Haldane whispers hoarsely into your ear. He wants to activate the chamber from the control room. Damn it. The Alcyanist begins to awkwardly squeeze past you. Suddenly, Haldane lunges for his weapon. A struggle then breaks out. Shit, do we help Haldane or do we run for the control room? Let's run for the control room. You squeeze past the struggling man, racing towards the control console. The blue lever, Adrian, the blue one. You yank the blue lever with all your strength. Almost silently, the chamber doors slide shut behind you. Gunfire bursts, glass shatters, yet the machine continues its cycle. 3 blinding bluish flashes. Silence. With a screech, the frame of the shattered door slides aside. Both men stand motionless, still gripping the SMG like children fighting over a toy. You approach carefully. The Alcyanist's mouth froths, his eyes rolled back. Haldane is equally still, though he seems in slightly better shape. Victor! The scientist's eyes roll sluggishly in their sockets. He struggles to focus them on you, mumbling incoherently. You decide to take him with you. Obediently, Haldane follows, his gaze wandering vacantly over the stairwell walls. Before leaving the chamber, you flip one of the red levers. With your help, Haldane clumsily pulls the second. From somewhere above comes a low rumbling, the sound of massive machinery coming to life. You try to retrace your steps, finally finding the right elevator. Upstairs, you confirm that the door has indeed unlocked. Moving quietly, you lead Haldane through the newly opened passage. He doesn't seem to regain his senses. Ahead, a single sign glows on the wall. Frontal Integration Chamber. You try to persuade Victor to stay at the entrance, but the scientist, stubborn as a ram, keeps hobbling toward the dome. You overtake him. Something flickers before your eyes. Again and again. The effect grows stronger the closer you get to the chamber. Eyes, lips, black hair. Your ears pound. For a second, your cheeks feel as if brushed by light bird wings. Hallie, are you here? The chamber airlock is ajar. Blinding white light blasts from inside. You cautiously peer in. In the center of the spherical room stands a single chair with straps on the armrests. Opposite it, a large cylindrical apparatus with a long needle aimed at the place where a seated person's forehead would be. Nelson stands beside it, his back to the entrance. His arms are outstretched in an ecstatic gesture. His head is thrown back. We've been waiting for you, Adrian. For a second, you think the shadow cast by his figure does not match his silhouette. The shadow on the wall looks more like a huge bird with outstretched wings. You hear a strange sound, a sound unlike anything a human could make. Singing, like a million screaming voices, like the softest whisper. You experience incredible relief. To your amazement, you realize you can make out words. Words. Each one pours like sweetest nectar onto your heart. You know that Haldane behind you feels the same. You step forward. Again, eyes, black brows, a mouth twisted by terror. Hallie, what should I do? Nelson slowly turns towards you. His face is calm and gentle. His eyes meet your frightened gaze with a fatherly warmth. We are so happy you came, Adrian. Did you bring a guest? Almost silently, the airlock slides shut behind you. With dread, you realize Victor has also wandered into the chamber. The scientist, with a vacant look, limps toward the light. Hold. Nelson raises his right hand. In it, as if from thin air, a small black pistol with an ugly short barrel appears. The kind agents hide up their sleeves in movies. Victor shows no reaction. In a moment, Nelson's face splits into a mocking grin. Ah, how ironic. Now you are clean as a newborn, aren't you, Haldane? Thank you for solving my problems for me. Markham, are you there? Bertram turns towards the protective glass that wraps half the room. You see Leonard Markham's frightened face behind it. His voice comes through the speakers. Everything is ready, Mr. Nelson. I'm initiating the reverse procedure. Are you sure you want to remain inside? Oh yes, Leonard. I want to see everything as close as I can. The birth of a new world. The true correction of your fiasco. The machine behind Nelson starts moving. You hear the rotation of numerous rotors, hum of electricity. Tiny sparks begin to run along the silver needle. Why are you doing this? Hallie wouldn't want it. Oh, Adrian. Hallie Dove and that which you'll become in a few minutes have a little in common. We only borrowed her face. We fed her imperfect imprint with her own pain. Where would we be without blood? Human blood, animal blood, minds tormented. Everything can be used. The sacrifices of Christ were sufficient for his crystallization. Millions of people chose him as their God. The churches they built became his body, for that is how his will came to dictate physical reality. He was a man-god, Adrian, a carpenter. His will was to create. But Alkanost is clay. We made her so. They made her so. Her will is whatever I put into her. It just so happens that they are already ready to follow her. Even the cult wasn't necessary. A ready-made solution, given to us by the forces of progress. To your surprise, you hear Leonard's voice. Nelson, but the plan was different. You assured us you wanted to seal the virus in a physical body, to prevent it from leaving Fort Vale. Leonard's voice sounds dismayed. I should have known this would happen. With interest, Nelson watches the scientist protected by the observation glass. I'm switching the device off. You, the three of you, will remain in the chamber until security forces arrive. Victor, Adrian, I'm sorry, but... Where Leonard's face had been a second ago, a white spot blooms across the glass. Cracks spread outward. You instinctively duck at the sound of a gunshot. Haldane, having wandered off toward the machine, doesn't even turn his head. You run over to him. The first bullet failed to pierce the glass. You see Leonard's figure hunched behind the control panel. Nelson levels his gun and fires again. This time, the entire pane bursts at once, shattering into a rain of pale white dust. Depressurization detected. For safety, the door is now unlocked. Nelson didn't miss. You see Lenny, wounded, still trying to crawl away. A long trail of blood smears the wall behind him. The ex-agent raises his pistol a third time. In desperation, the scientist covers his face with his hands. Nelson shoots straight through his palm. Lenny's head jerks, his heavy body sinks slowly to the floor. You feel a rush of wind. The chamber door begins to slide upward. Strangely, the depressurization hasn't stopped the frontal integration apparatus. Nelson steps back, positioning himself between you and the open doorway. Leisurely, he checks the remaining rounds in his pistol. Well, that's that, Adrian. As a devoted humanist, I will, of course, grant you a choice. You may give your body and mind to the newborn God, become the first seed sown in the soil of a beautiful new world, or die, curled up from my bullet. We're gonna die, curled up from his bullet. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch movement to your right. With effort, Victor takes a few unsteady steps towards you. It seems he's trying to say something. Tears rush down his exhausted face. The scientist turns towards you, shielding you from the barrel of the gun. He grips your shoulders. You try to push him away. He doesn't move. Victor, you're a hero, Nelson laughs mockingly. What's gone into you, Haldane? The pedantic, emotionless shrink? Has another memory wipe really rattled your brain? Victor, friend, come to your senses. There's no reason for you to die here. With me, your talents wouldn't go to waste. Well? You hear the click of a gun's hammer. Instinctively, you flinch. 3 shots. Over Victor's shoulder, you see dark stains blooming across Nelson's gray vest. Before the ex-agent can fire, the pistol slips from his hand. Still wearing a grin, Nelson collapsed face first to the floor, dead. In the doorway stands Marcy. She's breathing heavily, Haldane's pistol trembling in her hand. Tossing the weapon aside, she rushes towards you. Faster, move! The chamber's been depressurized. We have to get out of here. Behind you, the apparatus continues its work. Something is wrong, though. The needle, finding no target, extends and retracts in erratic pulses as if part of some colossal sewing machine. The rotors whine louder and louder, spinning wildly. You can feel the air grow drier, humming with electricity. You run from the chamber. It seems Victor is slowly regaining consciousness. Across every metal surface you pass, bluish fire crawls and vanishes. The floor vibrates beneath your feet. Here and there, small glowing motes drift through the air, floating lazily. You're nearing the end of the travelator when the explosion comes. A blinding flash fills your vision. Instead of the expected roar, you hear only a strange whine, almost like radio interference. The last thing you see is Hallie Dove's face. Her eyes are still as sorrowful as ever. After a while, the image begins to drift away, trembling as if dissolving into fog, but it never disappears completely. It seems that she's weakly smiling at you. You open your eyes in the clearing before the service entrance. Marcy and Victor lie beside you, slowly coming to their senses. Turning your head, you realize the entrance is gone. In its place, a colossal pillar of blue sparks rises into the sky, splitting the clouds, merging with the stars. Towards its peak, it widens. You see sparks drifting down like snowflakes, settling softly upon the ground and trees. Wherever they touch, the air itself wavers, bending, losing shape. Space seems to shiver and dissolve before your eyes. It is physically painful to look at. You, Haldane, and Marcy manage to escape. Exit. Fort Vale, 2005. Sources report a technogenic disaster in Fort Vale, Colorado. Local authorities have suspended following allegations of concealing the operation of a special scientific facility. The city is now under full quarantine lockdown. Federal agencies are currently on site. Wanted for questioning: Victor Haldane, Marcy Kellner, Adrian Straub. Alright, and that was You Have X Missed Calls. That was, I think, so far, of the VHS Violent Horror Stories 2 anthology, that has gotta be my favorite one so far. That checks all of my boxes for what I'm looking for in like a mystery horror game. Feels very much like a mixture of Stalker, like a mixture of Serial Experiments Lane, and everything kind of in that vein. I really, really enjoyed this one. The mystery was so well written, in my opinion. The slow build-up and the reveal of this otherworldly, New Sphere-related mystery. I think my second favorite has definitely been The City and the Dead. That one I also really, really enjoyed. Is it The Village and the Dead? Really enjoyed that one as well. This has to be its own standalone video, so I'm going to leave it as such. If you like the game, you'll have to check it out, I think through VHS Violent Horror Stories 2, which is an anthology on Steam. I'll leave a link to it in a comment. There might be an itch page of this on its own, because sometimes that happens as well. In this anthology, it'll have its own kind of separate page as well. If anything, I'd say get the anthology to play this. This was just so fucking good in my opinion. But it's all up to interpretation. If you liked the video, make sure to leave a like, comment giving me your thoughts, your observations, your theories on everything going on in Fort Vale, and so on. And subscribe if you'd like to see more. Otherwise, I've been SinisterHeart, and I will see you in the next video.